I'm about to
Okay.
see if I'm gonna get 1 hit point.
Yeah, psycho.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
Let's see.
Okay.
Well, nice. That's pretty good.
Take that.
And you don't even have a con to. Oh my god.
Well,
hey guys, I'm sitting at a solid 33 HP.
a level up is a level up.
That's fine.
That's
That's fine.
I love playing low HP characters. It makes things much more exciting.
Yeah, I believe that. I'm looking at my list of NPCs right now. I got one that has like 40 hit points. So don't worry, you're in good company.
Oh shit.
What does fighter get at level 6? With
Yeah, I believe it's a subclass thing.
Yeah.
Whatever your
a subclass thing? Oh yes. That's
Oh yes, because you're Cavalier, right?
Mm-hmm. Cavalier.
Yeah.
Cavalier.
Yeah, ability score improvements.
Mm-hmm.
Actually.
Ooh, that's dope for you.
Yeah.
Hey guys, get ready for counter charge. Counter charm fucking sucks. But
Wait, hang on.
I will take my Bard College feature. I will take.
Okay, hang on. Sorry, Isaac. What is your Bard College?
My Bard College is pretty dope. It's the Eloquence.
Eloquent.
What's
So
that from again?
That's from Tasha's.
Tasha's. Okay.
So basically, what I get at 6th level is when I inspire you guys and you use my inspiration dice. If you fail while using my inspiration dice, you get to keep it.
Nice.
So basically,
Nice.
my inspiration dice have to be useful no matter what.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Okay.
Tasha. College creation. Don't care. College.
Unfailing
eloquence.
inspiration. I'll post it here.
Yeah, unfailing inspiration. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm looking at it. Yeah.
Yep.
Fails. Okay, they get to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
And then universal speech. What did you say about counter charm? Was it?
Counter charm? Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
even read the universal speech thing.
Yeah, you gain the ability
shit.
to make your speech intelligible to any creature.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you can talk to
Ooh.
dragons now.
You can talk to
Ooh,
anyone.
that's
You can
dope.
tell them to piss off. So you got super tongue.
Yeah, the chosen creatures can magically understand you regardless of the language you speak for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you use it, you can use it again before long rest, but yeah, it's cool. 1
Okay.
hour, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm looking at counter charm right now. It's a base bard feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you get the ability to use mystical resource and mind influence fast. That's charm, tiny benefit. Incapacitate right involuntarily. Oh shit. Okay. All right, sure. Let's do this.
Birds. Here we go.
So the thing about counter charm is that the reason why a lot of people make fun of it is because you have to spend your action to start a performance, and you literally have to spend your action and continue to do it. And
Well,
I mean, it has some good features. There are creative ways that you can use it. It's just it requires a lot of investment, which you know what? Who knows? You know what? Even though I'm kind of shitting on it, it might actually come in handy. Who knows?
yeah. Who knows? Okay.
All right. What should I get? Okay, 6th level. Oh shit, nothing. Nothing.
Nothing for you.
Oh, expertise. Nice.
Oh, you get it. Oh shit! Yeah,
I
you're
got
a rogue.
expertise.
What am I doing?
All right, 6th level.
I'll just add this stuff later. And I really need a damaging spell bad.
Same. Tell me about it.
Well, you can
You
swap out
have
one
damage.
spell.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's true. You have sneak attack.
You have sneak attack. I have a sword.
Well, you know you can swap out your spells, right?
Yeah.
Now that you're leveled up.
Yeah.
Me? No, not as a bard.
Rogues can.
Rogues can,
Yeah,
I can't.
but
I'm
I've
stuck with
already
my
exhausted all the spells I can use, and it's like, meh, not much.
Well,
I
actually,
can...
you do.
Yeah.
You're level 6 right now, right?
Yeah, I have an extra spell, I believe. Oh no.
Okay.
No,
All right.
it's
Well,
the same.
well, Well, the bard gets another spell at level 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I'm
you can
looking
try to pick a more damaging spell.
True.
Let me see here. No.
Not for
Actually,
the-
you can replace it, by the way. You can replace one spell with another bard spell.
Oh, okay. I guess I could.
Yes.
Do it.
Could do that.
You need it.
I do need it.
Yep. Average. hit
Oh,
points
I
plus
found. Okay,
8.
I know what to do.
Oh.
Okay.
What to do? Oh no. What, pray tell, are you thinking about doing?
No, I'm just getting skill expert for my ASI.
Nice.
Because I
yeah.
think I can't really lean on the combat side of things because I made it a thing where I can't raise my physicals because of his
injuries.
yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna focus more on making him like a better like noble politician, I guess.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Interesting.
Okay,
So
so-
you may, yeah, and since you leveled up, you may need to dip into like a multi-class in that case.
Oh
To
shit.
try-
Yeah.
that is something
That is
I'm
a
considering,
good
but
thing, actually.
Yeah, because a fighter is exactly that. If you have
I'm
enough,
wondering. Oh, what's
Oh.
up?
I was just saying, if you have enough charisma, maybe paladin. Let me have a look. Let me pull up paladin here. I mean, let's see here. Yeah, you could do that. You could get. I mean, divine sense would help. Ish. And then lay on hands if you really need to. And it. And if you take 2 levels, you can get spells, and paladin spells may be able to help you, depending.
God damn it. Oh,
I got you. I think I'll do that for next level because I want skilled expert.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna get like expertise in like perception because I think that's just good, and then
Okay.
I'll get like proficiency in persuasion.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the cool part for fighters. So many
Yeah.
ability score improvement.
Yeah, I
Oh,
wanted to spam feats. I just
Yeah.
want to spam feats for days.
Yeah. Well,
Behold
actually,
my
no.
feats.
I take back what I said about paladin. That's not you don't get much for that.
Because
Like,
they're
you don't
all
get any,
half melee class and
yeah. Well, it's not even that. It's mostly that it's meant to supplement their melee ability.
yeah.
Second.
Like something that
Bonus.
can utilize your bonus, rounds. Sorry, bonus actions.
You know
My
what?
mind's are
I
flaming.
I think I know what I'm gonna do. I am actually gonna go backwards, and I'm gonna actually take Thunderwave.
Okay.
Nice.
Because I'm looking at all the spell. So this is the funny thing. Bards really don't get damaging spells. Like that's just how they're built, right? And
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, the thing about Thunderwave is what I like is that it's not concentration. It's just and it's done.
Boom.
Right?
Yeah.
And because so many of my spells are concentration, I think it's worth having a first level spell, and I could upcast it, right? So I
Yeah.
could cast it
Right.
at 3rd level and just like do some good solid.
And you
damage.
need
So
to protect
I think-
yourself because you're always in the back, and if enemy get closer and we're not there, you can just bamf it.
Yeah.
The one problem with Thunderwave though is that it requires you to be in the middle of battle.
Yeah. Well, the thing that I can do is that I can move. I can like Thunderwave is an action, right? So what I could do is I could move into battle, cast Thunderwave, and then I could Misty Step away.
That's true.
That is nice.
So I can do, and that also gives me some options where it's like, hey, if I'm getting swarmed, I can Thunderwave, and then I can just, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
So I think I am actually going to take that because as much as Heat Metal, is pretty cool, I have to fully commit to it, which is
true.
So
Concentration.
All right, Thunderwave. I think
is
I'm basically
nuts.
done. Yeah, I got everything.
I changed from skilled expert to just getting skilled, so I just got 3 proficiencies.
Ooh, nice. So you're gonna go
Nice.
skill junkie? Nice.
Again, I hope it's ending, but like this does not look like a fighter skills right now.
Let me have a look. Okay. Animal handling, athletics, history, insight, intimidation, perception, persuasion, survival. Okay. You know what? That's actually. You know what? That's fine. It's your fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I kind of like? I like the fact that it's like if Artos isn't going to be some amazing, crazy, Giga Chad on the battlefield, I like that he's really book smart. Like,
Yeah.
that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I'm trying to like move him towards there because like that's the natural progression of what he has to do, right?
Right.
Especially after his injury. So it's like, yeah.
True.
I love it.
Yeah.
2 thumbs up for me.
Yeah. No.
If anything, we fight hard. We still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the vibes.
Well, you know what? Hey, look at all this. This is what Justina is for.
True.
It's true.
All right. if Artos can fight in a pinch, I mean, most of these nobles can fight in a pinch. Very few of them are actually combat oriented.
True.
So Artos can fight if he has to, but he leaves the bulk of the combat duties to the more combat oriented characters. And speaking of combat oriented characters, Isaac, I may need you to make one. Not because not like because I'm going to kill Isaac off.
Right.
But
I was
because
like immediately.
no, but because while Isaac, you may need to split your attention between like what's the intrigue going on down south or wherever, and whatever fighting needs to be done. And you're sending your boys off to go handle it. You want to make sure that there's no chance of failure.
Okay.
So just
do I need this fighter character right now, or can I?
No. Think about it. Sit down. Think about it.
I have some like weird ideas of like characters who could show up to join the Hywel, crew.
Yeah.
So I'll make a more fighter like in the combat focused one. I'll get one ready for you for
whenever. Like I said, just get some ideas going. Just something to think about for now.
Ooh, I got some crazy ideas you don't even know.
No, please go right ahead, man. Go right ahead. I'm looking at some music right now. Ooh. That's actually. That's actually pretty good. I like that.
How much more? Hold on. Expertise. Choose 2 more. 2 more. Oh,
Not
do I have
that.
this?
Hey, if anything, I still have the Helm of Brilliance. So.
Oh god,
Nice.
that's right. Yeah, you're fucking that fucking helmet. Holy shit, I forgot about that.
If I
That helmet is so ridiculous.
yeah.
Yep.
I can release some banger spells if my glaive is not gonna cut it.
It's
Yes.
like, I would like to be a spellcaster now. Rips out diamond.
I also want to do the fireball thing.
Nice.
Because there's a reason I put the Dr. Livesey thing in there.
Oh yes, I did see that. That was beautiful.
I was like, not only that the steps sync with the base, but just the loop is perfect.
Oh, it's fucking that goddamn meme is everywhere I go now.
Yeah.
Can't escape it.
Although, yeah, here's the thing though. Actually, when I first saw it,
I like it. I think it's great.
Yeah, no, I know. I actually looked up the movie and watched it.
Oh, really?
It's a Soviet movie based on Treasure Island.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah, all 3 of them are actually Giga Chads, even though Livesey's the only one who looks like it.
Right.
Like all of them just like wiped out literally dozens of pirates.
Yeah.
So,
Beautiful.
but yes. All right. So let's have a look.
Alright. You know what? Fine. I'll have expertise in Arcana. Investigation and deception, maybe? It's hard.
Counter charm.
Stealth.
That's actually good. All right, yeah. So if y'all are ready, let me know.
Oh,
I'm just looking at moving.
I'm ready whenever.
I'm also ready.
All
Me
right,
too.
so
Yep.
Finn, you ready?
I'm
Okay,
a fighter. I don't get much to change, honestly.
Hey, I mean, you fighters, properly done, they're extremely customizable.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
literally my friend who I've been playing with D&D for years. I don't think he's ever played a non-fighter because he just keeps going nuts with the customization.
Yes. All right. So I just need to find some music here.
All right.
All right. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Stop.
Arcana. All right. Investigation and Arcana expertise. That should do it.
Oh, stop that. You're not playing.
Well, like, the thing isn't in the chat.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm checking. I'm checking the music channel.
I think
there
it's
we go.
slash play now.
Yeah, there it is. They changed it on me.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, that's an interesting track.
You know, see, I can't actually hear it. Is it playing?
Yeah, it's playing. You have to turn it up a little bit.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
really
Oh, yeah.
low.
That's right. It is.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's what I usually do. Is that once the track starts playing,
Mhm.
I usually just go and I start fiddling with how loud I want it to be.
All right. Yeah. So yeah. So we're going to actually open up with
Alright.
Issac.
Investigation and sleight of hand.
Okay.
Sleight
Oh
of
god,
hand
spotlight's
is-
on me.
Yes.
All right.
So you wake up, you look around and you remember that, oh yeah, I'm still in Silver Keep, and we're going to be traveling for Crownhold tomorrow because the Queen has it's been about 5 or 6 months since you returned in triumph with the treasure of House Fox, and Artos has wasted no time in putting that treasure to good use. He has made a heck of a name for himself in a relatively short amount of time, and the Queen wants to actually meet him and speak with him about this, and who knows, maybe induct him into her little circle of advisors. Who knows? You leave for Crownhold on the morrow, but that's not why you wake up. You wake up because you feel a little weight on your chest, and when you wake up and look, you see sitting on your chest is Rectorius.
Okay.
This music is making me think. Okay, let's bring it back. Okay,
Thinking is good.
thinking is good. I look at Retorius and I say,
My faithful companion has awoken me. What is going on, Retorius?
Rectorius coughs, and coughs up blood. A lot of it. It's actually pretty unsettling. And yeah, you look down at the blood, it's staining your shit, it's nasty, and it kinda looks like Immorta, actually. Like, you look at it, it looks almost like a map of Immorta. Funny. Like, you can see, like, the mountains, like, the cities. You can even see where your castle's located. And
I feel like I start to realize what's going on, but I let it keep going.
and some of the splatters you can actually see look like Artos and you, even, and Finn, a couple of Justina, and a couple other faces you can't recognize.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just look at this Retorius still coughing up blood. Is he?
No, it's kind of just sitting there on its haunches, just staring, looking very dull-eyed. It's like he's dying.
I will try and heal him if I feel like Isaac starts to think that this is a dream. because he's had some of these in the past, but he is going to still try and heal, cure wounds, or healing word onto Retorius. See if that does anything.
Alright, you drop a healing word onto him. It does bring the little spark back, but his eyes just slowly begin to go back to the dull, back to dull and glassy, almost like beads or marbles. It's you think that maybe he's been poisoned, and as you realize this, he holds up a little paw in like the stop motion.
Okay, I put my hand down.
Yeah.
I take a deep breath and I'm like, okay, this is a sign. It's the Silver Lady trying to guide me. What am I supposed to be seeing?
He looks up to you and he says, and Retorius says, "The reckoning comes to Immorta."
I just look at him and I say, what reckoning? Please,
The
Retorius.
tide rises. The lands shall drown in blood. Blood within, blood without. But the land shall open its mouth and swallow the rising tide.
Just start to sweat a little bit.
None shall be spared. Not men. Not monster. Not dragon. Within the Queen's court, this poison spreads. One poisons her heart. One convinces her the land must swallow all. But first the land must drown in blood. Whose blood? The children of Grumsh. The inconstant and inconsistent. The western tide. Those sworn to be defended. The land has a choice. The land must drown. The Queen has a choice and yet has none. The tide is rising. The reckoning comes to Immorta. Become my champion, Issac. The tide is rising. The reckoning comes to Immorta. And Retorius just falls over to one side and dies.
No!
I am very unnerved as to what just transpired. I also pinch myself because now I'm starting to think that this isn't a dream and this shit just really happened.
No, it's not a dream. It's really happening.
No,
All right. Well, you also, as you do, you feel like this itching on your elbow, your left elbow.
Okay,
You try to take a look. It's very tough to see, so you have to actually go retrieve a mirror. And when you do, you look at it, you see this symbol, almost like a rat's head on your elbow, like a tattoo of a rat's head that wasn't there before.
Rats.
So remove one Retorius from your inventory and add one Blessing of Ratigan to your inventory.
What is that? Ratigan?
Yes, Ratigan, the rat god.
Retorius speaks the truth.
Retorius spoke for him.
Yeah.
Spoke for Ratigan.
Maybe
and now
Isaac.
Isaac.
Yeah, okay.
And now Isaac will speak for Ratigan. and Ratigan's blessing gives you the following benefits.
Nice.
First, you can cast Change Shape once per short rest, and you don't need to concentrate on it.
Nice.
But you can only cast it on yourself, and you can only transform into a rat.
You're a rat. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually.
That's pretty good,
That's
yeah.
pretty good.
Also, you can always speak with and understand rats.
Ooh, nice.
You may also discover hair growing in unusual places,
Oh,
but
Whiskers.
Okay, I'm gonna
But
add.
nothing
I'm
a
adding
good-
that to language. Rats.
Rats,
but
be-
nothing. Yeah, not the hairs thing is nothing that a good razor can't solve.
Okay, Remy, what's the plan?
This is gonna end with me starting a cooking business.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
going to-
sorry, yeah.
I was gonna say it's going to end with you becoming the herald of the great horned rat. You create the Skaven.
I create the Skaven. Oh god. I do feel a little bit of sadness for losing my familiar, my friendly rat companion. I take note of his warning. I wrote down most of it.
Good.
And
I'm not repeating it.
Yeah, I know you're not. Well,
It's on tape.
hopefully
Don't worry
somebody's
about it.
recording, so maybe if I want to clean it up and just
Yeah, it's on tape. Don't worry about it. Everything's on tape.
But Isaac solemnly kind of tries to wrap up the body of Pretorius, and he's gonna bring it to. You know what? Where's we have the tree that leads to the Feywild, right?
Yeah,
Right.
we do.
I want to bury it kind of near the base of that tree.
Okay.
Aw.
You bury it there.
That's
As you bury it, the dryad, Gerja looks out and she says, "What are you doing, Isaac? It's late at night."
Oh, an old friend, or well, a new one, really, passed on. I'm giving him a
You were-
proper burial.
You were friends with a rat? Fascinating. And she leaves you to it.
She's like walking backwards, like
I had a good comeback to that, and
fascinating.
it's like, well, actually, and they're gone.
Yes, it's she. Well, I mean, as far as she just knows, like she just thinks mortals are weird.
Yeah.
They take pests and they make pets out of them.
It's not the first time someone's done that.
Actually, you know what? I'll let you make a religion check.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll give that a shot.
Religion.
Actually, I'm gonna
Name.
give you that 20.
Okay.
You bury it, and you're struck with the knowledge that when Saloon was mortal, she had a pet rat named Ratigan.
Oh.
Really?
What?
Really?
Okay, so we are gonna be a House of the Moon and the Rats.
Yeah.
Really interesting. Yeah. So, just a little
I'm
interesting tidbit
I'm
there.
in disbelief with that. Hold on.
And
What?
It's only canon for this setting.
Okay, because I was like, that's amazing if that was already
Yeah.
canon.
It's
It's
not.
great either way, but I was like,
Yeah. It only
I was
happens
like,
this
how did I
round.
not know about this? I literally had PDFs about Saloon. I feel
I
like
wish. I wish
Alright.
it was.
perfect. I love it.
Alright.
Wow, love it.
So, yeah, so yeah, with that little tidbit, you return to bed, and you go back to sleep.
All right, I rest up for the morning
Yeah.
and the big
All
day
right.
tomorrow.
Yeah, so you're gonna be leaving. Finn, what are you doing this late at night?
I believe, and let's think. What was I? We were back on the
You're home right now.
expedition, right? So yeah.
Yeah, you made it home.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you made it home.
he will most likely ponder on the words that about killing, about remember last session, about
I'm trying to.
offing someone's close ones, even if
Yeah,
they-
yeah.
yeah,
because
he kind
said,
of
like, oh,
ponders
if-
on that while he's working, so he's like in mid working with potions, but also like kind of thinking of it. Yeah, that's what he's doing at the moment.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And Artos is actually asleep at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say he's asleep
Mhm.
because we got some. He's got some
Other
time in the
things.
spotlight coming up.
Nice.
Okay. Oh no!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, boss man knows this, but while y'all were talking away, I was doing a little research by watching some Game of Thrones on YouTube. So,
Oh no. Good thing I
Oh,
got
yes.
skills. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Got some skills ready.
There we go.
alright. So, Artos, on the morrow, who are you taking with you to Crownhold?
Of course, gotta bring the boys, bring the advisors.
Mhm.
To Crownhold. Why are we specifically going to Crownhold? Is it to like
The queen.
The queen has requested your
requested,
presence there.
oh the queen? Then
She
I
probably
think-
wish.
oh sorry.
I was just say she probably wishes to officially bestow the title of Baron upon you,
Mhm.
and to maybe have further conversations with you. You don't know.
Yeah.
That's fair. I guess of course bring the boys, the lads. I bring Angus, I assume, because
Yeah. He helped out a
Aye.
lot.
Aye, you're taking me with you. I'm sorry that I ended up selling you out to those Cressies, but that girl was.
No, he was.
That
Oh.
was a gorgeous woman. That was a gorgeous woman.
Wait, I thought he was
Oh,
tortured.
God, that was-
But maybe he was not.
I do have some questions. This is actually kind of important. I know there was a time skip,
Yeah.
Yes.
but Isaac probably would have asked what the woman looked like if Angus has any recollection of that.
Yeah. That's good. Also, how did we get him back? Like, I thought he was said to be tortured and shit.
No, he just got charmed. That's
Oh,
they
okay.
got charged, didn't get tortured.
Damn it,
Yeah, they were.
Angus!
Yeah, they sent a well, they sent a bard. They sent a bard. He describes her as being blonde, strawberry blonde with the green eyes, short hair, and yeah. But he also concedes that could have been a disguise or
Right.
something.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Alright.
But yeah, that's good. I just wanted to
Yeah.
just get that out of the way. Okay.
I'm bringing Angus. I'm bringing both Finn, Isaac, and I guess what's a normal number for like a guard? What do you guys think?
About 20 or so.
I guess I'm just bringing my Foxhound Knights. 20 of them at least, and
Mhm.
I wanna actually leave Owena left in the castle, and I'm bringing Galahad
Ooh,
to lead the
nice.
guard.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna check us out. One thing you, if you're gonna do that, one thing Owena would suggest is spending some wealth to add more to your
The power.
power. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, I think
Defend.
so.
What would you like to add to it?
What
How
can
much?
we add?
Oh, I need to actually pop some stuff
Let's
up in
see
here.
the power.
Because now we can have some more units, guys. It's
Yeah.
Yes.
We
Or
have
if you
69
I
wealth currently.
I have a
So.
question about our Oni friend.
Oh yeah.
Does
Kaza.
he get an official title because of his lands? Does he become Duke or something, or Count even, or no?
No, he's more like chief.
Yeah.
Chieftain,
Chief.
honestly.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
not
he's
like,
not-
like integrated within the.
He's
kingdom.
not
he is-
officially recognized.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
not
but
like-
he's just a chief, like a high chief, right?
Correct.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Just making sure.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to also handle that.
We have 60,
Oh, there.
69
I'm taking
wealth.
soldiers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Currently. Wait.
Oh, there's literally a power called like there's a literal thing called personal guard.
Yes.
Yeah, we can get those, right?
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
I saw.
some. Yeah, those are like some of the toughest guys in the game, supposedly.
Mhm.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, I'll have to handle it. I'll like I said, I still need to figure out like, how to put the whole thing together. I'm still working on that. But yeah, you can get that if you like. What level of training do you want them at?
Veteran
Veteran sounds nice.
or
yeah.
elite? Depends on.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Well, okay, let's ask how much wealth are we gonna have to spend to get like veteran personal guard? Let's say that
Veteran is 11.
11.
Yes.
I would
Oh.
say that's worth it.
By
I think
the
11 's
way,
worth it.
I don't
Yeah.
think the number is correct because I wrote 79 wealth on this expedition, but it says 69 currently. Did we spend it on somewhere?
No, we spent it
Yeah.
all immediately.
Okay.
Yes, we put a
We
bunch
did.
of it into influence, some into land.
Okay,
That's
okay.
why. That's
Yeah.
why.
But you did roll
Artos
6
is a-
power. I don't think we.
Oh, we need to spend 5 wealth into power.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get the
No,
boost
no. I
power.
mean, Isaac rolled 6 power before, but I don't think our power has, grow. Was it?
No, I'm pretty
No,
sure
it
we
has,
did.
it has, it has.
All right,
it has.
cool.
It has,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just check.
All right, so you're gonna move 6 wealth over to power, and
Yep.
then get
And then
yourself some
have
veteran.
veteran personal guards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we'll do that.
All right, so 6 plus 9 is 45. What would you like to call your veteran personal guards?
Ooh.
The only thing I can think of is like Moon Guard.
Ooh,
Oh,
the
Rune
Moon
Guard? That sounds
I
good.
like
Instead of like having the heraldry of foxes, instead
Mhm.
it's more like they're focused on saloon.
Okay.
Isaac is super down for that.
Like they would
Okay.
have like very like silvery armor
Yeah.
with symbolism of the moon everywhere.
Yeah. And since Angus himself is a paladin of Saloon, it could be like a thing of paladins.
Yeah. Oh shit!
There's
Ooh.
your idea.
Nice.
There's your idea, Isaac.
I like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
there's your idea. All right, so this is gonna be that, and they're also gonna have Justina tag along with you.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure that all like the major stuff is there, and you can split up from Crownhold if you need to.
Mhm.
Do we name like the leader of the Moon Guard, or would that be
The
Angus?
Moon Knight. No, just kidding.
What would you like? Would you like to name the leader, or
Sure.
would
why
you like
not?
it to be
Maybe-
Angus?
Maybe when they come up, like when they get relevant, I suppose.
Well,
If that
just
makes
like
sense.
I said, yeah, no. Well, like I said, do you want Angus to be the leader, or
I think Angus wants to be their own lord, so it's weird if I make him
Yeah.
the leader. Right?
yeah?
So he has his own like priorities,
Yeah.
and I don't want to lock him down to the Moon Guard
Right.
leader. So I think
Yeah.
it's better to have a separate.
Yeah.
All right. So who do you want to lead the Moon Guard?
Hmm.
Do we have to pick an existing NPC, I guess, or
You can make a new one up if you
Yeah,
like.
we can make a new one.
Damien? There we go. Perfect.
Damien? Okay, cool.
Or-
Sounds nice.
Mr. Damien.
All right. How old is he, and what species is he?
No, you already took this from me. Go.
Oh fuck!
Sorry. All right.
I was just gonna make a bunch of Sailor Moon references.
Finish it.
Finish it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Damien. It's all monster races, right?
Or
Can we
human, if you
can we
want.
have
Or
at
human.
least one? I don't know, because we're so close to Feywild. Can we at least have one Eldrin or
Oh.
Eldrin?
Maybe or maybe you know what? That would actually make sense.
Yeah, because we're so
Tell you
close to
what.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might make
Consideration
sense. Let's see
Yeah,
if
for
you
the
can.
Moon Guard, right?
Okay,
we need
here's what I'm thinking. Because I'm trying to think of like a personality type that would be kind of interesting. From what we have. Okay, let me actually just check our NPC lists.
We
'cause I kind of want to
have-
make sure that we're not.
Yeah.
Got Dedrick, Sir Galahad.
Castilian. We have Steward type. Kind. No, yes, persuasive. We have a shy type. Kind-hearted.
I like. I'm trying to think. It'd be interesting if Damien was. I kind of want to do somebody who's like really, really like confident. You know, like
Overly confident, or just
not
just-
even like
okay.
overly confident, but I'd like somebody who
just
maybe,
firm and
maybe
believes in himself.
like somebody firm, because if he's leading paladins, he's
Mhm.
got to be like he's got to be like, you know, somebody who's decisive with
Steadfast.
Decisive type.
steadfast. I would think it would be kind of funny if it's like he's steadfast and a good decision maker, but he's absolutely garbage charisma. Like, you know, like maybe like somebody who like he's like he sucks the fun out of like the party.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You know,
this is perfect. Can you have Owen and Damien in the same room, please?
That's
Thank
what
you.
I mean. It would be really interesting for them to be in the same room together.
Owenna is chasing him out.
Yeah.
Right now. That's why she's staying behind.
Right.
I cannot deal with this. Like we ask him, like Owen's like, no. If he's going, no.
Yeah, the
Absolutely not.
Bogtowns. Says the
Yeah,
Bogtowns will stay behind. You can take your moon guard with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I want Damien
Sure.
to be. I want him to be very decisive, very steadfast in his decision making, almost like kind of suck like when somebody tells a joke, it's like he doesn't even get the joke.
Okay.
Like, you know,
He takes the
He's
joke
the
at face
straight man.
value.
He's the straight laced.
Nice.
the straight man. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. Let's go with that.
Damien, the straight man moon guard.
All right.
And,
Any?
I
Does he
think
have a?
it would make sense he would be in like his 30s, right? Like he's a bit older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 30s. 30. How old? Like
35, maybe?
Oh, he's got to be old. I think he would
35?
be 35. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There you go.
Oh god, we were legit just getting into the shenanigans. Like our bond is starting to the point where we start shitting on each other, and now we have the street man here to put us on the right path.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, when you have a chaotic crew like us, you kind of need to have the straight man. Right? You know, that's always kind of fun. It makes me think of like Tien from DBZ Abridged. How he's super serious and he actually talks like a real person while everybody else is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I want.
Yes. Okay, good. I'm gonna actually make a note of that's what voice to use. I want to make Tien's voice.
Yeah. Perfect.
Nice.
Is he bald as well?
Do you want him to be?
I want him to be bald now.
I think that just makes sense. He
Because
lost all his
honestly,
energy to
if
stress.
now I'm thinking about what I would want. If I had DBZ Abridged Tien, I would be so fucking happy.
Well, there you go. It's official.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
I need to now look up his voice.
What's his race?
Yeah, that's a good question. What is his race? What should his race be?
I was gonna say human.
Human. Why not?
Yeah, let's just go with human. You know, like I think because like we have so many other the races, like we have the bugbear, the tiefling, the Goliath. I think just having another human would be kind of nice.
Yeah, just because besides
Balance it
straight
out.
man and all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
I was about to say Asmar to really piss off Elena, but like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Asmar.
Oh god,
Asmar.
yeah. It just
Asmar.
writes itself. It just writes itself.
Yes. Hang on. I'm gonna take a look at for Tien's voice very quickly, just in case.
Have you guys seen Gohan Beast?
Have I seen what now?
There's a
Gohan.
new transformation that Gohan has.
Of course.
Oh,
it is.
good.
Let's see.
Oh, good.
Of course. Why would he not?
Was it the new movie? Was it from the new movie?
Yeah, I feel it's kind of like I feel guilty because I kind of like it.
No, that's fine. I mean, like, there's lots of cool forms in DBZ. It's just funny where it's just like ooh, the new flavor of Skittles is out.
Yeah, he has white hair and red eyes, bro.
Oh, I saw that. That's pretty cool. That one's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah. I like Gohan. Gohan's pretty rad.
But also in the manga, this is where it gets so like, what the fuck's going on? Because at this point, like, Vegeta and Goku already reached like god level with like their new like Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego, and then Frieza comes back. He says, "I've been training, and he just decks both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, he gets his Black Frieza form.
Beautiful.
It's no longer gold; it's now black, and then they both get bodies, and that's gonna be Gohan
Just
versus
don't make me
Frieza.
quote that scene from Dragon Ball Super. That horribly translated scene.
Which one?
It's the one where Trunks is talking about Goku Black,
Yeah.
but he
did he say?
but he drops the Goku part.
What did he say?
It's okay. I'll just say it's a scene where Trunks floats down and says, "Because what he's trying to say is he's trying to say, don't shoot. It's Goku Black." It's not. Sorry, don't shoot. It's not Goku Black, right? And
He just
instead, don't shoot. He's not black.
Oh
It's like,
god.
Okay.
That was 2 on the nose.
You know what? That has to be intentional. That has
Yeah.
to be intentional.
Yes.
Oh, it's so fucking awful.
That's why we laugh. It's awful.
It's like, oh, you just gotta laugh at how terrible it is. Anyway, so we got Damien.
Yeah.
We got our Moon Guard.
Yeah.
We're heading to Crownhold.
Right. The trip to Crownhold is uneventful, quite unlike your previous trip.
I remember the Hangman night. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was. What are you talking about? That was great.
Yep.
Yeah, I almost died in a duel. We bodied him in the
He's dead though.
suspect.
He's dead.
Yeah.
He's
dead
dead,
forever.
y'all. He dead.
You arrive in Crownhold, and without the tournament, it is significantly less crowded, and the fields beyond the city look significantly more depressing, really. There's no other word for it. It just looks depressing.
But wait, why? Why depressing? I don't know.
It's everything.
Compared to
Well,
the-
probably because it's autumn and everything's just
Oh,
yellow
okay.
and slowly
Just
dying.
because of the weather, not because of something
Yeah.
happened. I was like, why?
Yeah,
Why are
nah,
they depressed
nothing
about?
happened.
Yeah. Probably compared to like the festival, it's probably like
Which was in
Fails.
around like spring.
Right,
Yeah.
that's
It was
true.
starting to turn
We
green.
were there during the winter
Got
and
it,
spring.
got it.
Yeah.
So, still, the crown has called, and you have answered.
Mm-hmm.
You enter the city. You do enter the city, and the guards mention you. The rumor is the queen's expecting you.
Did we just
girl.
enter, or should we wait for
Yeah, you-
someone?
You just enter. They said the queen's expecting you.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so I guess standard noble procedure.
Yep.
Bow,
Gestures,
Yeah,
all
so-
that. Yeah.
kneel.
I'll
Right.
probably, before we get into the actual court where you're going to be speaking with the queen, I am going to inspire you, Artos.
Thank you. I will need it.
Yep.
You will have that.
All right.
All right.
Can I just say though that I think for this particular interaction, Artos's clothes are much more regal than usual.
Oh,
Yes,
right. Yeah,
As
that's-
long as he
that's-
wants to be more functional,
Mhm.
at this point he kind of has to carry the symbol of like
The house,
the sort
symbol
of
of the
prestige.
house.
Yeah. and the prestige of like the
Yeah.
title of Baron, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I
Right.
think he's much more noble looking to the point where it's like he's very uncomfortable because like he has his hair done, he has like
Yeah.
maybe slight makeup and everything.
He has a
And, like,
proper
when-
shave.
Yeah.
Yeah, bombastic like kind of colors and like
Mm.
gilded clothes, whatnot. Like it's the
Yes.
whole package.
Yeah.
Alright, so you do arrive at the castle, and you're greeted by a squire who escorts you all to your rooms and says that you can have like an hour. Artos can have an hour to sit down, rest, and freshen up before the queen. The queen would like to see him. So,
Ooh.
how do you make use of that hour, Artos?
I think he's going to be like he locks the door. He goes in front of the mirror and he practices and stuff. Like and making sure that basically he's like checking like his movements, like
Mhm.
bowing just to make sure everything's alright.
Mm,
Like this is all he can really do. It's like training when he was a martial, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
practicing again. So it doesn't even if he kinda forgets what to do, his body remembers, so he's just gonna do that for an hour in front of the mirror. And remember like how to speak, how to talk, like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay.
DM, can I ask for one quick thing?
Sure. What is it?
I was thinking about what Isaac would probably be doing for this month, and now that I realize it, I think I am gonna change the spell. I haven't cast Thunderwave yet at all, so I'm
Okay.
gonna swap it for something else. So,
All right.
canonically, probably at some point, Isaac returning to Crownhold. He is not going to be using Thunderwave because what he's been spending this last month is
not practicing, but crafting his ability to cast a 3rd level spell called Sending.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's smart.
that's actually good.
And at this point, Isaac takes a deep breath. He finds a room where he can be by himself.
Yep.
And he casts it on Celeste.
Okay, so
I'm sending Celeste a magical message.
let me actually double check what sending can do. It's the evocation. 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. The creature hears the message in its mind. It can be sent across any distance or even to other planes of existence. Okay, so they can hear it, and if recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer you immediately. Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking to myself, no, this is, as much as Thunder Wave would have been awesome, I'm like, this is more in character and what Isaac would be doing.
Alright, okie dokie, you have 25 words. Make them count.
Celeste is me, Isaac. I know it's been a very long time, but I need to talk to you. I'm in Crownhold. Would you be willing to meet me? And that's it.
Okay, so that
Nice.
is a Celeste. Alright. So I'm gonna have to quickly.
Sorry, I kind of threw you through a loop with that, but I was
Yeah,
like, no, that's just what he would be doing.
No, I absolutely understand. I just need to quickly look up what is going on, and somebody is doing something gross in the background. They need to stop.
I
their
think
mic.
it's Justin's mic. I
Huh?
think it's tapping something.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it sounds like you're making like noises. Sorry, and Isaac, I need to take a look at your backstory. Please stop fighting me on this.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Let me!
I'll
No!
leave the
Let
character-
me!
I'll
No!
leave the character shit
Yeah,
alone. I really threw the DM through the loop,
Yeah.
loop, guys.
Yes. Let's see. Shava. Yeah, Celeste. Just quite happy. And I just saw this and some things. The guild do not like breaking ties with them and the group altogether. Okie dokie. And to find his father's killer. Okay. This might actually be
What?
interesting. Alright,
Something, father's
Like,
killer,
wait,
something.
Something's
Yeah.
going on. There's some
Yeah.
wacky shit going on.
the DM is
The
muttering
DM
something
slipped.
to himself. It must be important. It's either important or he's lost his mind completely.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised that she didn't just leave me on red.
Alright, and so how would she reply to this? Okay. She will reply with. Okay, I'm gonna have to try not to laugh. Because I'm gonna be, honestly, I'm gonna be going for like a Southern Belle kind of voice here.
Alright.
So I need to
Sure.
try. I need
Sure,
to
go
try
for
not
it.
to laughing.
Sure.
So, Isaac Silder. What happened? Why has it been so long since you last spoke with me?
I can't send a message
Yeah.
back.
I'm gonna have to.
You gotta
Oh,
wait.
yeah, I have to burn another
I
slot.
gotta burn another slot. Hold on. Oh, I've got 3 slots. There we go. Okay,
Really?
there we
Nice.
go. I will burn another.
You should have let her know you only get one more after this for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna say, Falcon. I don't want to be too retconny. But as much as I would like a Salvard Bell voice, I feel like it's more appropriate that she has like more of a calmer like, you know, lower demeanor voice. Especially, I think
Okay.
that fits more with the picture that I sent you. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. I know what you mean.
Retcon.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry. Maybe she throws out that voice every once in a while to make fun of
Yeah.
Isaac.
Yeah. But okay, right. Got it.
I will send another message. I'll spend another spell slot, and I'll say, I wanted to keep my distance, but I have to know, are you working with... It's Cressey, right?
With the Cresseys.
Yeah,
yes.
with the
Are
Cresseys.
you working with the Cresseys?
Oh, anyway, I'm not there.
Yeah, she says, no, I'm not.
Do I believe her?
That's up to you. You don't really have that much
that's
information
fair.
to go on to make an insight check. So whether or not you believe her is up to you.
Okay. I will burn my last 3rd level slot, and I will say, I just want to talk. Just briefly, in person. That's all. Is there any way you could meet me in Crownhold?
She's gonna reply, not personally, but I can send a message.
I can't send her anything back, but
Yeah.
that's it.
You forgot to tell her. You can. No more spells.
Well, there you go.
Also, I don't know if Justin has been kicked off the face of the earth.
Let's
but-
see.
I'm still here. I'm listening.
Oh, you're still here? Yeah,
Why
you disappeared from our game. Roll 20.
From roll 20, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My internet on my PC is kind of.
It
I'm
died.
here.
it
I'm here
died.
in Discord. Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
here in Discord.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay, that's fine. I'll roll for you then. And Finn, what are you doing?
Finn is doing his duty, like mostly, because this is a place, you know, he's unfamiliar with. He only been here once, so yeah, he's checking for exits, eyeing on the details of security and all that. Just make sure if they... Go ahead.
So this is the Royal Palace. This
I know.
is by far the most heavily defended place in Immorta.
Yeah, I know. But for Finn, he's still like planning an escape route if we have to. Occupational hazard.
Okay,
Just-
make an investigation check,
Let's see.
Mr. Occupational Hazard.
Let's see. Investigation. I recently got an expertise.
Ooh, nice.
It's a
20.
20.
Excellent. You do walking. You just as you're going around. Well, I'm not gonna call it the Garden of Betrayal because no betrayal's going on quite yet.
Mhm.
But there is one of the gardens built into this massive tower-like structure,
Okay.
and you do see two very suspicious-looking women walking and talking. Well, one is a woman clearly in her 50s, but still retaining like a great deal of her youthful form and beauty. The other is feminine in form, but she is just covered head to toe in cloth.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost like a mummy, and she's wearing a mask. You can't tell if it's wood or metal or what.
Mm-hmm.
But she does.
Go ahead.
She does have a long sword at her side. She does look like she knows how to use it.
Okay. Am I able to eavesdrop on what they're talking about?
You will have to either make a perception check to strain your ears or get closer.
I will try
With,
perception first.
Okay, we'll get closer with the stealth check. You only get time for one before they're out of hearing.
All right. So stealth check first, or
Yeah, stealth check.
Alright.
No, wait. Yeah, that's really the only chance you get. Okay,
stealth?
hang on. Alright, let me activate.
Oh, and now you're gonna be against their passive or their perception.
Yeah.
Alright, let's actually.
Don't mind me, just a rogue hiding in a garden.
Yeah.
You know.
Actually,
I'm not
let me-
hiding. I'm just behind the pillar. You can't see me.
That's the wrong one.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm looking for this one. Here. Where are your stats? Okay,
All right.
hang on. Okay. So you're talking to you were able to slip quite close to listen to them, and you hear the woman in the mask saying, "Yes, they arrived just about now. They arrived a little under an hour ago. I don't think they pose a threat, but it's always best to keep our eyes open." And then the older woman, she just nods. She says, "Yes, do take care to find out what you can, especially on that, what's that family. I don't anticipate anything, but it's always good to know about what the remnants of Wyvernfall are doing here. It's always good to keep an eye on them."
Damn, I think I pick up. I think I pick up critical. What? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that your family?
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
Ruh-roh.
Oh no.
I know, bold of you to assume you have the only intelligence agency in Immorta.
Oh
Mm.
god. That's gonna be real bad.
That is
Oh,
so
no,
bad.
they're gonna
That
post-
is
they're
so
gonna
bad.
Post, Finn, they're gonna post your emails before the election. Oh god.
Yeah, they're gonna spray your name and number on the bathroom walls.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Probably worse. Probably worse. But anyway.
But yeah, you're so stunned from hearing that they walk out of hearing range.
Alright.
Yeah, when you do catch up, they're talking about something else, something about harvest reports for the autumn, but you can't really glean anything useful from.
Okay. I slowly, carefully walk away.
Yeah, so. And then what do you do?
Well, like, what do
We're
I
gonna be
do?
mean
It's
That's a
okay
good
to-
question.
It's okay to have a panic attack. If you need to have a panic attack.
Actually, like, he's kind of pondering why would they know? Like, this is something that no one knows. Like, besides what he actively told his lord, Artos and Issac, and, Mina, because she saved him, but no one else should know. Because they also assume he's dead. Like,
Right.
why? Alright,
Alright,
he
I'm
will
gonna be
ponder that
searching the
question
track.
and move back to the, guest room.
Got it.
Because I just go to reconvene with Artos and Finn, and I guess we get ready to go
Wait,
and talk
but
to them.
I thought Artos need to meet the queen by himself.
Yeah, Artos.
Oh, I-
Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
that
he
is
needs
true.
to-
Oh, are you
yeah,
going by
yeah.
yourself, Artos? I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
I guess it is a single.
I think I get go with you guys.
Yeah, it's
No,
like
Okay.
the rule.
Yeah, it's for the high and mighty people.
Yep.
Only the queen and her guard.
Oh, this is the focus you're talking about. Oh shit!
All right.
I hope those skills are worth it.
I
Yeah.
gave you the
I
inspiration.
hope they are. I
Oh,
hope they
by
are.
the way, how far away is Artos from us?
You can. They're near you. Your whole group is being quartered together.
Okay. How far away is Artos from us? Like,
He's like literally right down the hall.
okay. that's cool. So if they meet him relatively close, well.
I mean, if let's just say like we're not gonna be in the room to contribute to the conversation, but we'll be close enough that if something were to happen to Artos, we could probably burst in.
Yeah,
I think that's perfectly fine.
Oh, by the way, I want to ask. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, do your thing.
Yeah, I want to ask the DM. So after checking the surroundings, is there any way we can, look at where Artos and the Queen are gonna convene, or is it?
Yeah, they know where they're. There's there's a meeting room made especially for this.
Okay. Is there any opening for the meeting room, windows and such?
There are doors, but they also have guards posted in front.
Yeah.
I am looking at Finn like I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder, like like a good friend, when you're drunk at the party. I'm gonna be like, Finn, as much as I would love to see you Metal Gear Solid this,
what are you talking about?
It was a play I watched when I was very young. It's a great series of plays. It was fantastic.
Is it involve a guy using a paper box?
Yes. Now, as much as I would love for you to get in a cardboard box and sneak your way into the royal chambers, I think we should hold off on that.
Oh, don't worry.
Making a good impression.
I'm gonna hold off on that, and I'm gonna just making sure, like, if anything happened, I can swim into the room and just, that's my job.
I don't know, man. They say you're one person who could turn into a rat.
Don't you have a message?
Yeah, I do, but I need to at least see. Let's see.
Do you?
I don't need to see actually.
Yeah,
you're familiar with the targets.
You can just message him periodically.
Yeah.
You know what you should do? Okay, here's what I'm thinking. You should just periodically just send a message to Artos. And be like, cough if things are going well, or like, don't cough if things are going really bad.
Yeah. I think cough when things are going bad is good.
Okay. Yeah, you can reply back.
Yeah, you can reply.
But you have to speak it. Yeah, that's the thing. Is that you're speaking it with message.
Okay.
Point towards a creature, range or whisper the message, can hear and can reply with a whisper. In a whisper that only you can hear, so it's fine.
That's kind of risky.
Yeah.
It's kind of risky though.
That's why when people use message, they go with the cough.
Yeah.
Because you can go, and that still counts as you sending a message.
Yep. Yeah, so I will immediately message you and says cough if you're in any kind of trouble. Yep.
Okay.
I nod.
All right.
Yeah, we can't see you nod. You have to cough. Right. Cough back.
No, I'm not doing it. Cough. No.
No. Just respond yes or no. Okay.
Yeah, I just say like I'm meeting my liege. Is this all necessary?
We don't know. Something just came up, and I don't like the sound of that. So just be prepared.
Right.
Yeah, just be prepared. That is all.
Okay.
You got this, Artos.
All right. So after about an hour or so, Squire is going to come and give a knock on Artos' door and inform him that the Queen is ready to see him now.
Nice.
I open the door, I look at the Squire, and I tell him, lead the way.
And he will lead the way to the meeting room where you're going to be sitting down and talking with the Queen and a couple of other barons.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Other barons?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
Okay.
The Queen sees you come in, and she gives you a smile and a nod, and she says, "So, Baron Hywel. It's quite the rise from the Duke I knew only a few short months ago."
Well, my ancestors. We weren't the barons before, right?
Yeah.
We were barons.
Besides, your ancestor Saloon Hywel rose to divinity. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
These rises
I
are-
just say my ancestors would believe that a title as Baron would be fitting for our bloodline. So I do what I must.
Yes, well, may you prove worthy of that title. And as she reaches into her sleeve, she pulls out a little pin and hands it to you. It's the pin in the shape of a shield. It's been quartered, and 2 of the quarters have the Hywel crest. The other 2 quarters have the royal crest.
The official
Yeah, it's basically a mark to show that you are
in the circle.
Baron.
Yeah, you're in
Yeah.
the circle.
Basically, yeah. So she gives it. It's just, yeah. I'm sorry, I can't be more formal, but circumstances dictate we need to deal with the problems assailing my kingdom.
I nod. I say that's all I need. And she's giving me a shield, or
It's a pen.
Yeah,
it's
a
a pin
pen.
in the shape
A
of a
pen.
shield.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. You basically take it, you pin it to your shirt.
I heard pen. I was
Pin.
like, what?
Pin.
Okay.
Pin.
I grabbed
Yeah.
the pin.
Like like in Game of Thrones, that little pin. It's the hand of the king.
Okay. Yeah.
Right,
I was
Except it's a shield.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
I
accept.
put it on.
Yeah, you accept it.
Oh.
You put it on. As you do, you notice that like the queen just seems tired. Like she's got she's got like
Awesome.
bags under her eyes. Tired. I mean, she's still fairly young.
Can I look at the other barons? Like what?
They're
what's
not
their
here
stat-
yet. You're
Oh, they're not
alone.
here. So I'm just okay. I look towards the queen and I just say, "Apologies for the question, my what do you call her? Your
My
highness."
liege or
Your
my
grace.
highness. Your
Your
highness.
grace. I say, your grace. But what problems assail the kingdom that your eyes show tiredness? Your grace.
Yeah, she just waves her and says, "You'll hear about them soon enough." And who knows? Maybe the gods have orchestrated your rise because a new blood and new point of view is needed. Gods know we need it these days. Anything would help.
This is the first time I've seen the queen just like this, like so done.
Downright,
I
downright
she
depressed.
Yeah, she was done during the festival, right? But this is like another level of I'm done with this shit. It's like I nod. I don't wanna.
Yeah, the first time was I'm done with this nonsense. This is a happy time.
Yeah.
But this is more like there's nothing we can do.
Oh my god! Yet seeing how serious this is, I sit down. I don't make much small talk. I kind of want to let the queen, just have their moment in silence.
The queen's not saying that. She's just gripping. She's just standing behind her chin, just gripping it with her head bowed.
Mm-hmm.
I have a quick question. I'm not sure how relevant this is to the current plot, but does the queen have princes or princesses
She has
in the
children.
ring?
Heir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, are they
Yes,
doing anything relevant now, or
They are
wasn't
not.
wasn't one of them in the tournament?
Yes, he was. He is not here at the moment.
Yeah.
As far as you know, he is currently. As far as anyone knows, he's currently west, fighting the dragons.
makes sense?
Ooh,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Prince Llewellyn. Yeah, the crown prince is currently fighting the dragons. You don't know about the other royal children. I'm
Fair
taking
enough.
I'm taking a look. What other barons are here? Okay. Alright, that's what's coming. Alright,
This is actually gonna Game of Thrones this. I'm so scared.
yeah. And
Okay.
as you were you're quietly you're just sitting on a bench outside, and the guards are just they're keeping an eye on you, but they're otherwise just ignoring you.
I'm leaning against the window if there's any. And, in the position that if needed, I can swing down the window and to the courtroom where Isaac is and grab it. And
The courtroom has no windows.
Has no windows.
But nearby rooms, I would say.
Well, let's just say you're nearby.
Yeah.
If something were to blow
Where
up
do
like a
happen?
fireball,
Yes.
we can come in.
Yes.
Well,
Yes,
But what does Finn see?
the problem is when the door opened, you could, and you actually, your heart just stinks when you see this. The door is made of 3 layers. Sandwiched between 2 layers of wood is a thin layer of lead.
Damn it! The DM
And
fixed this problems very soon.
Yeah, and the walls
Yeah.
of this meeting room are also lined with lead.
Yeah. Message.
You don't know if it's designed to keep people from outside communicating inwards or the other way around, but you believe it is a layer of security here. So
If
Isaac will
only
have to
I have a
cough.
familiar. But anyway.
yeah, Isaac will have to cough very loudly
Yeah.
to get your attention.
Yeah. All right. I
So
accept
you
it.
said you're
Yeah.
you said you're hanging by the window nearby, just watching the
Yeah,
entrance.
in a room where we can be in. I don't want to intrude
Yeah.
or invade others'
Right.
room. Yeah. So
Right.
yeah, that's what I do.
Right, yeah, you're just keeping an eye on it as you do. The woman from the garden, the older woman, she walks up. She's dressed very ornately, dressed in a way to show off her figure that she's kept even well into middle age. And she notices you. She just gives you like a little wink, but it's not a friendly wink. It's not a flirtatious wink.
Bro.
It's a wink that says, "I know, and I want you to know that I know."
Oh, sheesh.
Do I catch that?
Make a perception check, Isaac. Let's see
Sure.
if you catch it. See that.
Is it
Yeah,
perception or insight? I'm fine with either one.
Oh, you know what? Perception first, and then you can make insight
Okay, damn it.
if you can catch it.
Ooh,
20.
okay, 20.
Yeah, you
Nice.
catch it. You catch it, and then you can make an insight check.
17.
Yeah, you get the meaning behind it. Like she's letting you guys know that she's not afraid of you.
Oh, I smile back, but also I put my hands on my daggers.
Yeah, she's not even looking at you.
Yep.
Oh, sheesh.
Ooh, this she means business.
Yes, this one means big. This one you need to keep an eye on.
All right. What does she look like though?
Like I said, she's an older woman with dark hair, long dark hair, raven black.
Okay.
Her face is starting to get wrinkles. Like I said, she's in her early 50s. She has retained the figure of a woman half her age, though. And the dress that she's wearing definitely shows that off. And this dress is fancy.
Okay.
Isaac, with your perception check of 20, you can actually tell some of it is actual gold thread. It is gold that has been turned into thread and then sewn into the lining of the dress.
Right.
Like, this woman is stupidly rich. And I will let you actually make it. Both of you make a history check to see if you can guess who she is.
Oh, nice.
All
I'll
right.
see. I'd like to history, huh? Ah, damn it. Oh, natural 20! Aha!
Okay.
Balance of the universe.
I will argue that Isaac is still thinking about the message
Yeah.
of Celeste, and that he is distracted,
Yep.
and that is why he rolled so terrible. Perfectly balanced.
Yeah.
This also makes sense for you, Finn, to figure this
Yeah.
out. That's actually
Yeah, Finn. You know that her name is Larissa Locke. She is the Baroness of House Locke. I will spell the name out because it is based on Game of Thrones and spelled weird.
Okay.
I will put
Cool.
her name in the chat.
Oh, they already sound like a house we're gonna get in trouble
Yeah.
with.
One thing to note about this house is that it is one of the oldest, wealthiest, and most powerful in Immorta. It's similar to how no one can remember a time when House Lewin didn't rule Immorta. No one can remember a time when House Locke did not hold on to the barony, to the title of Baron. They may have held on to it. They may have held on to it by their fingertips at times, but they have held on to it.
All right.
So they're like the top baron. They're like the top dogs of the barony?
They're definitely up there.
Okay.
They do
Oh
have.
god.
They've maintained. Their family has maintained the position primarily through the use of wealth. They own some of the richest mines in Immorta, and they have been known to basically act as the realm's bankers.
Oh, that's
In
really
comparison,
bad.
I know. I'm not sure how much Finn knows, but would Finn be able to garner like what's our wealth status in comparison to theirs?
You are peasants compared to them.
Yep, not even
Holy
close.
shit!
Yep,
with
not even
our
close.
money?
Yeah.
Yes.
They are old
Like,
money.
Oh my god!
Like we're
No,
new.
This thing's supposed to be crazy.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. These guys, the locks. The thing about the locks is they understand that you need money to make money.
Yeah.
For sure.
And one thing they do, one thing they're very good at, is finding ventures that will make them money.
Yeah.
So their
Forever.
investment. So
Yeah.
forever.
Like they
That's
will.
ominous.
They're like
they-
Rockwells in real world. So.
No, the
Yeah.
best one I would honestly describe it would be. I don't know if you've heard of this guy. It's an American investor named Warren Buffett.
Oh yeah.
He runs the company Berkshire Hathaway.
Yep.
What Berkshire Hathaway does is when they find a company that they like, or somebody has a great company and they want to sell it, Berkshire steps up and pays full price
Yeah.
for that company because that company is profitable in the long term and will basically give Warren Buffett money forever. He just has to sit there and collect it.
Fair enough. Okay, I see.
What Larissa does, what the locks do, is something similar. They lend out gold,
Yep.
a lot of
To
gold.
merchants, to
Not-
companies.
Not just to merchants, not just to companies, but to also to royal houses, to
Yeah.
theater companies, things like that.
This is the
to-
worst type.
And if
Oh my
and
god.
they, similar to the Lannisters, the Locks always collect their debts. If you cannot pay it, they will effectively enslave your entire family, and
Yep.
you will serve them forever. If you
My
refuse,
guy.
they have the army and they
Yeah,
have
they have the
hire
wealth.
the armies needed to
Yeah.
grind you into dust and take it out of your ass. These guys are not to be
Holy.
fucked with.
Right. Right.
Okay, these guys are definitely. I mean, hell, we only just got up to this point.
Yeah. they
But
are-
why? I don't even know her. Damn
We're
it.
swimming
Yeah.
with the we're swimming with the sharks.
Yeah.
here's the
We're
thing.
Big
we're
sharks.
actually
Killer
swimming with
sharks.
the
Well,
sharks.
they
Big
may
sharks.
not. Well, yeah. Well, no, Ben, with your check, with your history check, you're thinking like, why did they don't? I don't even know that. And then you realize
Oh shit.
when they heard that Artos had his sudden rise to power, they probably sent some people out to do some digging on this upstart. Who is he? Who works for him?
What
Like,
can
oh,
they
who are
that's-
they?
leverage?
What background can we find out?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to dig out who are these people, what are their weaknesses, if they decide to move against us or our interests.
But how did they? Damn it! How did they find out? Ah, that's the other time. Question for
That's
another
the
time.
question, right? That's
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah,
million-dollar
this,
question.
yeah, these guys, yeah. Yeah, Isaac, you remember what I told you before we started about the ball rolling?
Yeah.
The ball is starting to slow down.
Yeah, with them around. So
Yeah.
we gotta be very careful.
All right.
Yes.
I just messaged Isaac, just like my identity may have been discovered.
There's a moment where Isaac's just standing there with his calm demeanor, and while holding his calm demeanor, he kind of just does the
Yep. You can respond
takes it deep.
after the beep.
I simply say, we will discuss this once the meeting is over.
Alright. And in the meantime, you see two other men walk up, both of them fancily dressed. One is a younger man, like barely out of boyhood, about 20 or so.
Okay.
The other is an older man, like in his 50s. He's fat and happy and very ostentatiously dressed, and he's just laughing and joking, and the younger man is smiling and laughing, nervously, like he's really not sure how to react to this.
Oh, okay.
And the older man's like, "Please lighten up, my friend. All right, you live only once and then you die."
I like
He's
this
not
guy.
wrong. He's not wrong.
All right, then I'd like both of you to make history checks.
All right,
See if you
history.
can figure on first the fat man and then the young man.
Yay, balance!
Oh,
Balance!
Now it's my turn to roll. That's
Yeah. Roll. No. Dude, we unlocked something.
balanced.
We unlocked something,
Perfect.
right?
Like I said, perfectly balanced.
What?
As
Wait,
all
what's going
things-
on? Wait, what the hell?
2 times in a row. This is not a coincidence.
Yeah, like I said,
I'm in disbelief. Yeah, sure.
I'm
Yeah,
immortalizing this.
Yeah.
I'm immortalizing this. Let's start with this. First, I'm gonna immortalize this for Justin because he needs to see this. I
Yeah.
screwed up with the text thing.
I'm on roll 20 now. I'm on roll 20. I see it. What
Yeah.
the hell's
Okay.
going on?
Yeah.
What the fuck did you guys do?
It's
know-
like I said, perfectly balanced, as
Oh,
all things
God.
should be.
Immortalize it.
Notorious's power might be too much to.
Yeah, too much to handle.
Yeah. Well, Isaac, the big old fat guy is Baron Selden Withers, a baron who keeps his castle up in the mountains somewhere. I will spell his name out. He is a happy fellow, very jovial, very cheerful, which is
Selden Withers.
yeah, very much at odds with what he does. Namely that he apparently his house is built near his castle is built near a bunch of tombs and catacombs,
Wait, what?
graves, and for years his family was would fight the armies of the dead. Selden, however, was able to make peace with them, and not
What?
only that, convince them to submit themselves to his house. So
Huh?
now his armies of the living have been severely bolstered by the Walking Dead.
Nice.
He would love to send them out west to fight the dragons at the Seven Forts, but he does not believe his army would be well received by everybody that sees a giant zombie horde marching across their lands.
Mm-hmm.
But
Interesting. Okay.
as he always says, if the dragons ever break the forts, House Withers will be the first thing that they meet. They will find that the armies of House Withers will be a lot more difficult to kill than they imagine.
A lot more difficult to kill. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Dang
So-
it, he's a necromancer? Probably.
He's not a
No,
necromancer.
he's not a necromancer. He was just persuasive enough to get a horde.
But
of
how?
He has supernatural charisma. He literally convinced like the whites there to just say, he's like, guys, you should work for me. I offer great benefits.
Yeah.
I offer life insurance. Wait, you can't. Actually, you know what? I am Baron. I can change the law so you can collect on your life insurance.
Wow, crazy.
Ah.
Mr.
fucking
Selden
win.
Withers is running Necrons, baby. Let's
Yeah.
He's a very charming, very cheerful guy, actually. But
What about the young boy?
the young
young
guy,
gun.
The
the young gun, is Baron Jared Waller. I will paste his name into the thing. Yeah, Baron Waller is the only baron up in the north. And this has proven to be very bad for him because he and his family and his people are on the front lines against the orcs.
Ooh.
Baron Waller, however, has promised that his people that he will do what he can to help them. He will personally fight and bleed on the front lines if he has to.
Wait, so there's also orcs trouble?
Well, yeah, there's the whole
North.
there's the whole
the-
orcish rebellions that have been going on in the north.
Ah,
That's
right.
Apparently,
Yeah.
were
Well, the wastelands. Well, not the wastelands, but like the.
The northern
Bad.
lands. Northland.
Because I know that's like towards for orc tribes, and they're having their own like thing,
Mhm.
right? Where
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
The Highlands. Yep.
the Highlands.
Yeah, sorry, I
so
forgot about it.
Penguin
Yeah.
Wild-
Braveheart.
and I think
Yes.
I think they're gathering together now,
Yeah.
right? Are they
According to
they're
the
under
rumor.
the banner?
Mhm.
Yeah, the
According to
right?
rumors, yes, they're under. But you'll find out more about that later.
Very sick.
Yes. So. Yeah, like I said, Jared Waller is young. He's like 20. According to the stories that you've heard, Isaac, his father led an expedition to find and kill Stuart McPherson to keep the orcs from uniting.
Wait, Stuart
sent the-
McPherson?
McPherson. Oh no.
Yeah, father of Angus, yes. Stuart sent the heads of Baron Waller and all of his knights back to Jared.
Yeah.
Oh no,
And
shit.
also, yeah, he numbered them and actually put letters on them so that when you lined them up in numerical order, you could actually read the message that he wrote.
Oh,
Wait,
Jared
is
has
Angus with
never-
us?
Yes, he is.
Oh shit.
Jared has never told anyone the message that Stuart sent him, but only that it hardened his resolve to see Stuart's head rotting on a pike.
Shit.
Isn't Angus though like separate from his father, or are they,
Yeah,
like,
he
in
does.
terms?
He is not on good terms with Dad.
Oh, okay, then we're fine, right? Maybe. Maybe-
Till the
maybe
moment
that
he
works.
find out that his name is he's
but if he
McPherson.
find- no, but if Jared
Yeah,
finds
yeah.
out,
Yeah,
Which
but
is-
what I'm saying, right? If Jared's smart, right? Because he wants to kill Stuart, not necessarily Angus, right? So technically, if Jared is kind of smart, he could try to install Angus as the new Orc King and have peace in the Northlands. But I don't know if that's gonna work out.
Depends on how
might.
angry he
knows?
is. Seeing
knows?
that your family members are in line of a message, you know,
Yeah,
I
one
doubt
problem
anyone
at-
will
one
be
problem at a
peace and
time,
calm.
guys, one problem.
Yeah, one problem at a time.
So the orcs are
Problem at
now
a time.
under the banner of Stuart McPherson?
Rumors.
Supposedly.
It's rumor. Rumors.
Supposedly.
So it's not confirmed.
supposedly. Not
Yeah,
confirmed.
but Stuart is by far the strongest chief up north.
Right.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he is by far the strongest. And there's the last one.
Okay.
Here we go. Finally the last one, probably one of the most, is a handsome-looking man, dressed plainly, like you would mistake him for a squire or like a courtier in the palace if it wasn't for the fact that he's wearing a badge that signifies he's a baron too. He like I said, he's handsome, pale skin and hair. Blue eyes. When he passes you, he gives you a friendly smile and he nods. He doesn't ignore you like Withers and Waller did. He doesn't act smug like Locke did. He actually gives you a friendly smile and he nods at you before
Okay,
going
this
on.
is the scary one. This is the scary one for me.
Everyone who is nice is the worst.
Guys,
Everyone
remember...
who's nice is gonna betray me.
No,
Yeah.
no. Listen. Remember the episode? It can't be that easy. This guy's the nice guy. All right, he's the guy who's gonna help us.
Consider now we're in Game of Thrones mode. I would beg to differ.
Consider who your DM is.
Yeah.
I also need to get all new cheat
I
tricks.
still haven't forgotten fucking House Lugus, by the way.
Yeah.
Remember what they tried to do to us? I'm just saying,
Well,
guys.
And
I'm saying.
he's
Well,
been nice. He's been nice, y'all.
Artos. Yeah, Artos. Listen, I know what House Lucas did to you. We all remember. Play your cards right, and you may be in a position to get some sweet revenge.
All right.
don't
So
think
what's
the-
this
the
fellow's
Cressies are still
name?
not out of my sight, by the
Do we
way.
need to make a history check on
Yeah.
this guy?
Yes, you do.
Okay, this is where we all roll natural 20s.
I feel like he's the one that's probably hardest to find info about because
Yeah,
it seems like he's more
probably.
under the radar.
5, y'all. I have no clue.
All right, it's
No
my
clue.
turn.
Nope.
Oh,
Point
22.
zero.
Okay,
Nice.
Isaac though.
Isaac.
That's pretty
Isaac.
close to a natural 20,
Yeah.
actually. That's
Actually,
hilarious.
yeah. Okay, that's actually
I'm so
good.
close to a natural 1.
Yeah.
Balance.
Yeah. Alright, so this is Baron Thomas Fell. I will
Fell?
spell his
Okay.
Yeah, House Fell.
Why did that name sound?
That name does sound familiar.
Yeah, for some weird reason. Do we ever
Guess
come
we'll learn
across
more.
Fell?
I don't think you have.
Oh, maybe not. You know,
No.
It sounds really catchy though. I
Yeah.
think that's why. Like the
Yeah.
Okay.
like House Spell.
So what do I know
Yes.
about the Fell family or Mr. Thomas?
They're another ancient house located up in the mountains somewhere. Their defenses. It is known that their defenses are probably some of the best in the country. If any house is the last, if Crownhold is overrun, then the castle of Fell will be the last one to go down.
Wow. That's some good defense.
Yeah. It's also known that similar to the Eyrie from Game of Thrones, they have their own sky cells built in. And there's nothing worse than than being condemned to the sky cells. You're basically just left there until you decide to jump.
Yeah.
For all that though, Thomas is actually, by all accounts, a nice guy.
Oh, okay.
Rumor has it, Isaac, that he is friendly with the Queen.
Oh, how friendly.
Friendly enough that there may or may not be some more princes and princesses.
Oh my god. Okay. Respect Thomas, get
Yep.
in the bag, let's go.
Yeah,
Wait, so the emperor died, or
yeah,
right?
the king died.
Yeah, the
He's a
king
dead
died.
man.
Yeah.
The Queen is not remarried.
Ooh, how did the
Right.
king die?
Mr. Thomas.
How
He
did
was-
the
he
king
was
die?
killed. He died out at the Seven Forts in battle.
Hmm.
He was cut off by the dragons, and he was, by all accounts, he was the last one to fall. The crown prince was the one who led the counterattack to retrieve his father's body before the dragons could mutilate it. That's how he earned his knighthood.
Okay.
That's an epic way to get your
Yeah.
knighthood. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say, like, knighthood. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Lord Fell will enter the chamber, and the guards will shut the door behind him.
The title is
Here's
just
the thing,
so
wait,
good.
you're-
Lord
you're-
Fell.
Okay, here's the question. Do I know all of this, or I have to make my separate history checks with these guys?
You know all of this already.
Yeah.
You are.
You would
Okay,
definitely
thank
know.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually during your time you were getting ready and you were studying it. You were studying
Well,
all the
that
various
actually
barons
makes
you'd
sense
expect to
because
meet.
you got all those proficiencies now. So
Yeah.
you
Yes.
picked up on some history.
You probably
Plus-
crammed a lot of
This is
lordship,
Yeah.
nobility
Yes.
backgrounds.
Yeah.
Who's your major domo? Yeah, Maximilian probably drilled you
Yeah.
harshly.
Yeah, I think he really had his way with me. He was
Yeah.
so mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy, but when we get mad, yeah, he's mad.
I guess as courtesy, I just for like a show, I suppose, for each of them that do enter, or like if they
Yes.
enter around the same time, I kind of give a stand up to acknowledge them. If
Alright,
that
well,
makes sense. Like I don't want to just keep sitting down, but you know, fuck
Alright.
y'all.
alright, well,
Right.
no, yeah, first to enter would be Lady Locke. And she enters, she at first acknowledges the Queen, says, Grace, glad to see you're in good health. And hello to our newest Baron, Lord Artos Hywel. I must admit, I did not expect your rise. I expected your house to come out to rise up, but not so soon and not so fast.
I know. I just say, well, I have some plans, and I have great retainers under my wings.
She sits down across from you and rests her chin on the back of her hand. Like, I'm trying to I'm gonna have to look up, see if I can find an image to give you an idea of what she's doing. See if I can find. Yeah. So I cannot find a picture of it. It's like a classic, almost femme fatale look.
Oh, I think I
It's,
kinda know.
Yeah, I remember. I know Marlene Dietrich did it once, but I can't find the picture of it for the life of me. No, well, but yeah, she's sitting there. She says, "Well, I mean, you have some stories to tell. I'm sure. How did you turn your house from a little backwater nobility to sitting in Crownhold, in the council chamber with the queen? Find something that helped you out? An artifact? Treasure hoard, perhaps? Come on, you can tell me."
Are they asking about how we
Yeah.
got?
Yeah,
Right,
basically.
Larissa is asking how you did it.
I kind of just lean forward with like both hands on the table, claps together, just engage in the
Yeah.
conversation. I just say, "Why should I give you an answer you probably already know?"
Ooh.
Maybe she's just maybe I don't know, but don't
Then
worry.
maybe I won't answer your question.
Hard to get. Don't worry, I'll find out soon enough.
Like, it's kind of weird to
I'm
see
sure
an
you
old
will.
lady talking like that. It's like,
Yeah, she's.
I know she looks
pertains-
younger, but
She is
Yeah.
refined, Finn.
she's right up in Isaac's alley, but not for Finn. Refined ladies.
Listen, don't fucking kick shame me. Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What about the other people? Did they go in?
Yeah, they go in, obviously.
in.
And yes, they do. And as she says that she promises she'll find out, the door opens and Barons Withers and Waller walk in, and Withers is cracking a joke, saying, "Yeah, and that was when the barkeep said, 'Wait a minute, this isn't a duck.'" And Waller just gives like this nervous giggle.
So
And he's
sad.
like, really just not sure of what to make of
Yeah.
it.
I feel his pain. Oh.
Yeah, and Withers says, Lord Artos. And he gives a bow as best as his fat can allow him.
Yeah, I
Yes,
got
yes.
it back and I say, "Baron Withers."
Yeah, yes, I have heard a lot. You've made quite a name for yourself in recent days.
Yes, I've heard a lot about you and your special army.
Oh, yes, listen. Look, Lord Artos, I hope you don't think any less of me because of the company I choose to keep. After
No.
all are deserving of all sentient creatures are deserving of respect, be they alive or dead.
I have a quick question. Sorry, how does Saloon feel about the undead? Because this will change how I act towards him.
Make a religion check. Well,
Oh,
actually, no,
God.
you don't need to make a religion
She
check.
should
You don't.
know.
You don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. It's undead are icky and they need to be purged. It's very simple.
I just say
It's like it's
I
an abomination against the natural order of things.
I just say like, well, I don't think less of you, but that doesn't change my opinion of those that have passed. But we can still work together.
Yes, well, in these trying times, one cannot be picky about one's allies.
That is true.
Unfortunately, I do have to agree.
Yes. Waller, don't be rude. Say hello to our new friend. And he slaps Waller on the back and sends the
I
poor
feel
boy
so bad
stumbling.
for this. I feel
Oh
bad for
my
this
God.
kid, man.
This kid has no
I
idea what he's
know.
getting himself
Yeah.
into.
I just
Yeah.
look towards Jared and say, Baron Waller.
He says, Baron Hywel, hi.
Greetings.
He's so anxious.
Yeah. I mean, it's an honor to meet someone who a self-made lord. You know, a baron, self-made baron. It's an honor to meet you, sir.
The honor is all mine. And an
Yeah,
honor to
it's-
meet someone that fought the front lines towards the north.
Yeah, Then Larissa just says, "Oh, Waller, there's no need to be formal. After all, we're all equals here. Your Grace accepted, of course." And she nods to the Queen.
Fucking bitch.
The fucking queen is like the mother with like these shit children. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah, the Queen is.
I can
Queen
see
is just
why
like-
she's like so Detached.
Yeah, the queen just
Dying.
the queen just sits down. She just says, and she says, "I prefer to think of myself as the first among equals, Baroness."
Ooh,
Nice.
Yeah.
I like her.
Yeah. Everybody does. She is adored by her people, and she is feared by her enemies,
Yep.
with the exception of the
Yep.
dragons, who aren't known to fear anything.
This is
And then finally, Baron Fell walks in,
Okay.
and you can actually see, though, Artos, like the queen visibly seems to just relax a little when he enters.
All right.
We love
I think
it.
I probably heard about stuff about.
Yeah.
So I think I'm not really. I'm keeping an eye on him, but just more of like out of vigilance
Yeah.
rather than like
That's smart.
Yeah.
you know out of any sort of hate or anything. I'm just like, bro, I'll treat him with politeness as well.
Mm-hmm.
All
Right.
right. Yeah. Hang on just one sec, because I have not decided what voice I should use for Baron Fell.
Charismatic.
Would you kindly?
Would you
kindly?
Oh, actually, you know what? I might. That's just a good idea. Let me look up Andrew Ryan's
no!
voice. Thank you.
I am
God damn it.
Andrew Ryan, and I am here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow?
You actually memorized the speech?
Yes.
Okay, one, I really like that game, and two, for
Yeah.
one of my courses in interactive multimedia, I had to animate a speech. So I animated his speech that he does at the beginning of the game.
Nice.
If you have that, I'd like to see it. If you have, if you still have that.
It's buried somewhere. I might have a link to it. I might post it later.
Yeah,
but,
send
yeah,
us.
It was probably my favorite project I ever worked on.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that sounds pretty rad. I like it.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm looking up the Andrew Ryan's speech right now. Hang on.
Because he's kind of he has like a bit of a
He drags
like
his
a
voice a
twang.
little, I would say.
He has like a little bit of a twang, but not really. It's hard to describe what his
Yeah.
voice sounds like. But it definitely has like just a layer of. It's funny because it's like if this guy's supposed to be like charming, there is like a little bit of like viciousness to his voice. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to describe.
Like by all accounts, on the surface level, he should be polite,
Yeah.
civilized, but like below that, there's kind of something else.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me see if I can try it. Let me see if I can try the voice. I'm going to try repeating Andrew Ryan's little speech here. So I'm going to stop this quickly. So because I'm going to be stop and clear the queue. I'm going to be switching the track in a minute. So I'm going to try Andrew Ryan's voice here. Just give me a sec.
Totally. Okay.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I am here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Moscow. It belongs to the people. No, says the man in the Vatican. It belongs to God. No, says the man in Washington. It belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small, and by the sweat of your brow, rapture can be your home as well.
Yeah, I wonder how that ended up, huh?
Yeah.
That ended so well. Wow.
The reason why I brought
There-
the whole
like, how did I-
Wikipedi up is because I started playing Bioshock just this month.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
nice.
You
You
how
are
did
in
you
for a
go without
treat.
playing that game. That is a great game.
Yeah, you're in for a
Yeah,
treat.
and like the thing is, I played it and I'm like, it's so polished. It's like it's a great game. Like even to today's standards, like I'm not
Yeah.
even. It doesn't
Yeah.
feel outdated. It feels
Yeah.
like classic.
I think the
timeless.
stylish art really helped. You know,
Yeah,
to
it's the Art
Yeah.
Deco.
yeah, the art
The Art
deco.
Deco style, yeah.
Art
That's
Yeah,
what
Deco.
it's
but
called.
just even from a gameplay perspective,
Mhm.
like it's
Yes.
Yeah,
outdated. It
Yeah.
feels fine. Like
Yeah.
that's what
Yes.
got me. Like wow,
Yeah.
it's great.
It holds up. But yeah. So anyway, how did that voice do? How did my
That was
voice?
that was honestly
They're great.
really good. That sounded like spot
Yeah.
on, to be honest. So
Now I'm
Awesome.
scared of Fel. I'll be honest. I'll be scared of
Yeah.
Fel now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
perfect.
Man.
Okay. I am out. All right. So he just looks at he like the others. He just greets the queen. Says, "Your Grace, it's good to see you again, and barons and baroness, you as well, and a special welcome to our newest baron, Lord Hywel."
I nod and I say, thank you for the greetings, Baron Fel.
He says, "It is my pleasure. I've been sitting on this council for as long as I can remember. Ever since I was a child, my father would tell me about this. I would sit with him in spirit, and then when I became of age and I inherited my father's lands, I would sit here as well. I sat upon this council, and I hope that you will do us proud."
I'll do my best.
Yeah. So he sits down right at, and you notice he's sitting like at the right hand of the queen. Everyone made it point to avoid that.
Yep.
Avoid that seat.
I avoided that seat
Yeah,
probably as well.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
are we like in a circular table or?
No, it's a rectangular table.
Oh, okay.
With the
Rectangular,
queen,
okay.
the queen sitting at the head. You do notice
I'm
though that
assuming
Larissa,
like I'm the farthest away, right, from
Yeah,
the queen because I'm right
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
you do notice though that Larissa made a point of sitting at the left hand of the queen.
Great, and then Withers and Waller. What's this? Withers and Waller,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
me at the edge. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, at the foot of the table. Yeah.
Anyone else in the
Oh.
room though?
No, it's
Oh,
just
really?
the guards. Yeah, the guards are on the outside.
No, I mean
I think
no
these are
no
all the
other
barons,
lords. Okay.
No, it's just these guys. These are the only ones who couldn't make it. Everybody else has their own thing. That the barons out at the forts, they elect a representative to come and represent their interests in Crownhold. But by and by, they're too busy fighting a perpetual siege.
Fair enough.
The other barons have their own business to attend to. They were unable to attend, which is
I don't know what business they're talking about, but like this is the queen, so
Yeah.
yeah.
They got
well,
shit to do. They got shit to do.
they got shit to do.
Yeah.
I'm taking a look. Who else? Who did not? Okay, yeah, two of them did not attend. Two baronesses did not attend. They have their own business to attend to, and it's largely because I could not think of anything for them at the time. So that's the metagame excuse.
Listen. I
That's
was giving you the out. I know that feel.
Yeah. All right.
Before we enter, just want a quick question. Like, does Finn know? Like, what's the state of House Dragonbane? Like, they're on the front line fighting the dragons as well. So, are they also Baron, but sending a representative, or
No.
are they like lower, in a lower state?
They're lower.
Okay,
They're
cool.
a lower level of nobility.
Yes, we outrank them. Yes. No.
Good bets.
Yeah.
All
Take
right.
that.
Yeah. So as everyone sits down, the queen says, "Well, now that introductions are out of the way, I suppose you all know. I don't need to tell you about the problems that Immorta is facing. But to recap, Fae are becoming increasingly a problem.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
They sense weakness, for lack of a better phrase. They realize that we are being bled white, and they are just jumping in to do whatever they wish. To them, we're nothing more than playthings. In the north, from the north, we have the orcs. They've always had to deal with raids, and she looks at Baron Walsh and says, "And your people have been great at fighting, have fought them valiantly for generations. But I've now hearing tell of this Stuart McPherson, who has been agitating the tribes and has been advocating marching south and building his own kingdom. Our hold on the Highlands he knows our hold on the Highlands are tenuous, and he may see this as a chance to move and take what he wishes. To the west, I needn't tell you about that.
Yeah.
Our
Yes.
people suffer, and our armies are being bled white. I am open to suggestions, if any, if you have any.
Oh, just
I-
straight up suggestions?
I do not. She says, I do not see a way out of this.
I'm gonna let the other Baron speak first. I don't wanna be brazen enough to speak first. I wanna hear their suggestions.
Yeah. Well, Baron Withers is just going to say, well, perhaps with regards to the Fae, I've heard tell that the House of Hywel has close connections to them. Perhaps
You
you
son
could
of a
shed
bitch.
you could shed some light on the Fae subject, Lord Hywel. It is known that the Fae are inconstant and inconsistent. They do seem to do what they wish randomly. It's all just a game to them. Tell us, do you have
Yeah.
any further insight to add?
That's a good question. Because okay, I know we are working with the Fae, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So are they working with us because they actually get a mutual benefit, or do they just think it's entertaining?
I think we've been working with them for a long time. They are.
Yeah.
with them to make some connections.
Yeah, we're a
I guess
genuine ally.
Honestly, like I'm not there. Isaac would have a million things that he would be saying
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, make
but
an Arcana check.
Oh,
Just
fuck,
Artos.
man.
Yeah. Use your newfound knowledge.
Arcana.
I didn't get proficiency in Arcana. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's doomed.
It's
It's doomed. I already
doomed.
fucked up on the first step. It's doomed.
You want to use your D6 and see if you
Yeah.
can make it better?
Yeah, let's just make it average, right? Let's just get it there. Not even average.
Not
I can
even.
get
Well,
Yeah.
this is up to the DM because if he failed, then he gets to keep it for something else.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not. I won't call it a failure. It's that it's rather more like a compromised success. Like he knows a little knowledge, but not like not like a full answer.
okay, fair.
With that, with a 9, Artos does know that the Fae basically act seemingly according to their whims, but they're not completely irrational. There is a rhyme and reason to what they do, and while those reasons are not necessarily human reasons that can be understood, they are reasons. There's reasons, and Fae are not necessarily unreasonable.
Yeah. As long as you play their tune, probably.
Yeah, if you're willing to play by their rules, then you can. I don't know what the way to describe it. You can try to understand their motive. One thing you have done is, particularly with the Fae of, I believe it was Mithrandane, the Fae city that
Yeah.
you've organized. Yeah, you've tried your best to build a good rapport with them, a good relationship with them, and understand them and their motives. And in return, they've actually reciprocated and tried to understand how mortals think. So you do have a
An
relative
alliance.
peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say I look towards the Baron, saying like, wow, thank you for kind of giving me no time to think. I look towards him. I just say everything about the Fae that you said is true. They tend to be hard to be understood by mortals like us, or rather our type of mortals, but our history has been intertwined with Fae ever since a few generations ago. And with my forefathers, at least, they've made a connection with the Fae. And with who we are connected with, we've grown to understand each other, what we wish and what they want. The Fae aren't irrational. They aren't willing to create chaos for chaos' sake. They have their own self-preservation. They wish for different things on a different scale than us. We can understand them and we can seek to know what they wish from us or what they want simply by, it may sound a bit, you will have to play by their rules, unfortunately, to get even a sliver of understanding. But it is possible. Look at House Hywel. We do have trades with them. Probably one of the only few in the kingdom, if not the only one.
We are
Yeah,
the only one
but-
actually, right? Just out of curiosity.
Well, probably not the only one, but definitely one of the very few who do.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. Baron Fowles is going to say, he does make a point.
Do you? Which particular Fae is causing chaos around the land, or is it just Fae in general?
Yeah, it's actually, the Queen says, it seems to be Fae in general. Like, they
Yeah,
there I am.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yep,
Robin?
yep, yep,
Testing?
yep. Can you guys hear me?
No.
You seem miles away.
Yeah,
Okay, now you're.
Well,
I think I can hear you.
is
now.
it better?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's better.
Okay,
now,
cool.
Yeah.
much better.
Internet.
Okay.
Failure.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, the Queen just says, it's, not all Fae. Like, the Eladrin are, they seem to be keeping to themselves. But more malevolent Fae, like Ettercaps, and I've heard tales of Ettercaps just draping entire forests in webs. Redcaps pop out and butcher villages. I mean, it's not like they have a choice, they have to, but could they do it to the dragons at least?
Yeah, that's fair. Wait, quick question. This is something I've been wondering about. What is the Fae's relation to the dragons? Like, what's their stance upon
Yeah.
one another?
In this realm.
Dragons are not funny. They are not interesting.
Ah,
Dragons are not interesting. That is their stance. Like
Do
humans
they-
and mortals,
Yeah.
the mortals of Immorta, you could get all kinds of wonderful responses out of them
Mhm.
by doing things
okay,
to
that's
them.
fair. 'cause
Dragons- Dragons just get pissy.
All
Yeah,
right.
dragons just
Yeah.
get pissy.
Do
It's
they-
just the same thing.
Okay, for Fae, do they get like annoyed by dragons enough to just prank them because they want to, or just
I
they
mean,
don't want anything to do with
what
them at all?
what I could see as a pot. Well, this is just Isaac talking, but
Mhm.
you know, and he's not there. But what I could see out of character is that the Fae could, at some point, with the right kind of like pitch,
Yeah.
might be able to see an opportunity to really like get an actual rise
Yeah.
out of the dragons,
Mhm.
but it would have to be a really good pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because the thing about the dragons, like, they either ignore you or they get mildly
Destroy you.
annoyed. They don't
Yeah.
really react.
Yeah.
They're not, I mean, because they're always angry all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine, like, for example, like, a kid just keeps, like, a little bit child or a dog just keeps bringing you a ball and you keep throwing the ball away angrily, and then the dog brings the ball back to you. That's what it is. The Fae are the dog, and
Mhm.
the ball is whatever it is they happen to be doing, and
Mhm.
the person are like the mortals of Immorta. They keep getting angry and flinging the ball, and the Fae keep bringing the ball back.
Mhm.
What the dragons do is when the Fae bring them the ball, the dragons just take the ball and put it on the floor. They don't throw it. So
Yeah.
the Fae just get bored and wander off.
Yeah, they're waiting for an actual response.
Yeah.
I see that. So this is the red caps, and what are the other group
The
of Fae that's
Ettercaps.
kind of
Ettercaps were one.
Ettercap.
Yeah, and then yes.
I say the Fae also have a hierarchy, right? Because we face
Yeah.
like
Yes,
kings
they do.
as well, like
Yeah, they do
kings,
have a
Fae lords.
hierarchy. Yes, they do
Yeah,
have a certain
I-
hierarchy.
I do say that it may seem that this is out without cause, but I wish to believe that a Fae king, Fae lord, a Fae that's powerful enough to command others, may have started taking interest in doing these things for whatever reason. For if the reason or attacks were to be intensified, it doesn't happen without reason, Your Grace. Especially, I think, with the Fae as well, because they should not be organized if they are supposed to be chaotic. But If they together as a problem seem to escalate, then there's someone behind the scenes bringing them
Yes.
together.
Yeah. Yeah, the queen just pinches the bridge of her nose and says, "That's the last thing we need. An enemy we can't fight."
You could talk
But-
about the Fomorian king
Yeah.
and talk about how you actually have some respect from him now.
The Foreign King?
Yeah, remember we fought the Fomorian King?
We
His
Yes.
you fought the dragons that he brought in to
yeah,
fight you.
illusions.
Yeah, but we could lie and say that we have his respect.
Ah,
Any sense?
probably not the
Yeah.
best idea, but we're both
No,
not
It's
there.
your
It's
call,
your
you know,
choice.
You're on the
Artos.
stage, my dude. You do you.
Artos,
Oh,
how do you want to react to this? She just said she's just responded that she does not want to face like an
Mhm.
enemy that she can't actually retaliate against. It's
then
just
I say,
it's gonna be the dragons all over again. Is what she's muttering to herself.
I put my hands together and I say, Your Grace, it does not lead. That shouldn't be the conclusion because my family has already lived through that situation. Once upon a time, within my generations ago, a Fey Lord themselves took an interest in my family, broke us down, made us fools, and it was an enemy we couldn't retaliate against. The same situation Immorta is in now, but we found diplomacy was a method of moving past what has happened. I think the best way to handle this, Your Grace, is to make a deal with this king or lord that may be orchestrating things in the background. Whether, of course, the terms may be unfavorable to us, but at some point you said it yourself. If they're an enemy you can't retaliate, it is worse for Immorta.
She looks up and says, "Who is this enemy then? Do you know?"
One person comes to mind, Your Grace.
Well, spit it out. Who is this?
Thromble.
Is it
His name was Thromble.
Thromble?
Yes.
Oh no, not
Thromble.
Thromble. I'll spell it.
Thromble?
Did I spell it wrong? No, that's what I said.
Thromble.
Thromble. That's
I
exactly what
say
I said.
Thromble.
There's one named Fey Lord that I've interacted with. One that likes games, chaos, what have you. Thrombold. The Forian King? Forian
Fomorian.
King.
Fomorian King.
Fomorian King.
Yeah.
I've faced him already. I've played with one of his games, but he keeps to his word. He doesn't break the game. He doesn't want to win with loaded dice. Yes, in that respect, he is trustworthy. But unfortunately, I will have to look into it more if he is someone that is directly related to the Ether Caps or Red Caps.
Yeah.
And if not, I can gain more information on an enemy that we need to know about.
Yeah. The Queen's response is, "I'm not playing his sick little games. Honor be blowed, if it turns out to be this Thrombolg character, I'm sending some people to collect his head and have it mounted in my parlor."
Am I gonna? I'm gonna piss off the queen already. Hold on, let me think.
No, she's not.
She's not referring
pissed
to
off.
you. Yeah.
It's
No.
more like she's not. She does not want to make peace with this fucker.
No, yeah.
She wants him
No,
dead.
but that's what I mean. It's gonna be like we're limited, right? We're on all three fronts. If we
Yeah.
go and retaliate, because the thing is, I'm gonna have to oppose the queen on this opinion, and I feel like that's really bad, right?
Well, you know, he's just.
I'm just gonna
You
say,
do you, Artos.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Artos is not gonna like hide his opinion here because he wants the best for the kingdom, right? As he sees like there's a lot of shit going on,
Mhm.
right? And I say, Your Grace, let's play this out. If you choose to say you send men to Thrombolg to get his head, Thrombolg is not an easy man to kill, to take his head. And the way I see it, unfortunately, Your Grace, he will send back the heads of your men back to you and that will escalate the conflict between us. Can we handle a war with Thrumbog, the Forian king, combined with those to the west and those to the north?
The queen is clearly trying to restrain herself as she says, he has already declared war on us. All I want to do is let him know that let him know that we agree we are at war. I just want to acknowledge that fact to him. And I want to do it with a single decapitating strike. And speaking of decapitations, she looks at Jared and says, I am to understand you're not exactly here for a social visit.
Really?
Yeah, and Baron
Wait,
Waller
hold on.
just...
Okay.
What's up?
Sorry, my dad entered the room. He's just telling me like they're going. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
cool.
okay.
Oh, cool.
I'm not
Okay,
going.
cool.
They're going.
Ah, thank God.
Yeah, so
Cool, where y'all go?
I'm
I was like,
sorry. The kingdom needs
no,
to be
the
saved,
kingdom!
Yeah, cool.
So what's the relationship with Waller? Or what the swap?
Yeah, While she's turning to Wall and saying, I trust your, she's turning to Wall and she's just saying, listen, you want to, it says you're not here to talk or to provide advice, I assume, Waller. You're just here to ask for more help. And Waller just says, yeah, well, I mean, we've tried our best. Everything. I've hired mercenaries, I've raised armies, built castles. It's not enough. The orcs just keep coming. They're just, and then, by all accounts, they're all just egged on by Stuart McPherson. By all accounts, if we could just get his head. If we could just get his head, this whole thing could end. They just go back. Yeah, they go back to killing each other. Yeah, the queen nods, and then she looks to you, Artos, and says,
Fuck.
Artos,
Yes, Your Grace.
if it turns out that this Thrumbog character is behind the Rise and Fey attacks, would killing him stop the attacks? The same way killing McPherson would get the orcs off our back.
I don't even know if you may kill him. Maybe you cut off his head, but he could have another body. The ways of the Fae are those that, despite the generations I've been connected with them, are still mystical and unknown to me, Your Grace. That's why I cannot guarantee that killing him would end everything.
Yeah. Baroness Locke will speak up and say, well, they are creatures of the Feywild, yes? They're not of the natural world. Maybe if we were to lure him here, he'd be vulnerable.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Not a bad idea, but how? I think
That's up to you, Lord Hywel. I am not the Fey expert here. I deal with practical matters like money.
Yes, as the Locke family is known for. Then I look towards the queen. I just say, I'll do my best to learn more about Thrumbog and see if he's behind all of this.
Yeah. Yeah, she nods. Just says, yeah, the queen just nods, and she looks at the tail. And the center of the tail is actually painted like this map of Immorta. Yeah. So, and interestingly enough, Artos, your seat, the seat you're sitting at, is almost directly across from where your house would be geographically located on the map.
That's pretty.
Huh?
Funny coincidence. Funny coincidence, right? But yeah, she just looks and just says, Fae from within, orcs from without, dragons from beyond. we're caught in the middle. If only we could just stand aside and let them fight. And people just kind of sit, and like everyone just sitting there, just thinking about this, about the situation, and just how hopeless that it seems.
Fuck, man. This is so 50-50, but I think I have to raise my hand on this. I say...
Right.
Wait, for the orcs, right?
Right.
Is their culture surrounded on warfare? Or surrounded by warfare? Like, why do they keep fighting? For prestige? For power?
Usually it's for, like, well, first it's because it's...
Are they like the Mongolians before? Like
it's almost like
tribal
lawful
style.
stupid.
Yeah.
It's almost like chaotic stupid, actually.
Okay.
It's like everything's got to be settled by fights to the death.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Cool.
But what McPherson is doing, according to rumors, he's agitating not only for independence, but like we're going to unite. We're going to make our own orc kingdom. We're going to take and hold territory, and there is nothing the queen and her stupid knights can do about it.
He's the visionary, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the reason that there's a reason she wants his head decorating her parlor.
I got another out of character thought, because she was talking about if only we could get them to fight each other. If the orcs are possibly looking for land, if we could convince Stuart
just to head west and kill the dragons?
They're stupid, but they're probably not that stupid.
Okay, let's okay. Obviously, yes, that might sound stupid, but like I said, everything just needs a good pitch, right? It's like the orcs want to carve out their own piece of the world, their own piece of Immorta. They want land. They want their own kingdom. Well, we have a mutual enemy that is literally hoarding, like a dragon, land to the west. All the orcs have to do is to consider the possibility of working with us instead of against us, and then that land could be theirs.
Oh my god, I have such a stupid idea with the Fae, but I think I can actually convince them to help us with the dragons.
I'll be honest.
Okay.
I'll be honest, Isaac. If you were to present that offer to Stuart, he would just say "fuck you, nightcock," and then take your head off.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm aware that Stuart. Sorry, I'm aware that
Stuart has no.
Stuart. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he has absolutely no respect for the people of Immorta.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not the people of Immorta.
He doesn't care.
He does not care.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, he will.
Fucking.
Yo.
I have one of me. This is gonna be so crap. Okay, I look towards the queen, and with what she said, like we're in the middle, and I hope we can just let all three of them fight, right?
She wishes she could. Yeah.
Yeah, I put my hands together and I just say, Your Grace, would you indulge in an idea that I may have?
The queen says, "That depends. Is it a good idea?"
Well, that I need the opinions of the Great Barony and Your Grace. Instead, I think there is a way where you get the orcs, Immorta, and the Fae to fight the dragons. Where us three can go head to head, or not head to head, but we can essentially become one force together against the dragons. Where we don't have to let these three parties fight amongst each other. Instead, we gain two allies with a common enemy.
All the barons, except for Baron Fell, laugh. Baron Fell's looking a little thoughtful at this. And Baron Withers says, "Lord Hywel, if it was so easy, we would have done it a long time ago. But the orcs have no interest in us, except, to kill us. The Fae have no interest in us, except, again, to kill us and make us suffer and torment us and pants me in the middle of the night," he says with a certain venom.
Yeah, and I put that, and I point my finger towards, was it
Withers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked to Baron Withers, and that's exactly why. And we're the only. Just think about it this way: the Fae love tormenting us so much. What happens if we fall to the dragons? And the only people they can torment is that of dragons and orcs, which those they don't find interesting.
That's not a bad pitch. Because if you were to
Second.
pitch, yeah. Because sorry, I'll be quiet.
And then he says, I put second. Orcs didn't have really any awareness of whether to be a kingdom or a tribe. This is the want of Stewart. I look towards Waller and I say, right?
Yeah, Waller just nods.
And the name McPherson has gained prestige among those of the orcs. So what if we install a new leader that will work with us to fight against dragons?
Baroness Locke will say, you know, there's an old joke, right? It's how to make bear soup. Step 1 to making bear soup is you need to kill a large bear. Step 1 to making an alliance with the orcs is replacing Stuart with a leader more amenable to our interests.
And I
by
have
all
that
accounts, she raises her eyebrows and says, "Oh, you have the man or woman or whatever, what have you, that could find and kill Stuart? He knows he's a target. He keeps himself hidden, and as I recall, Baron Waller's father, the previous Baron Waller, went out to find him, and by all accounts, did find him and paid the ultimate price. So, tell me,
Well-
Lord Hywel, do you plan on magicking him up with your Fae friends?"
No. We don't send men of Immorta to deal with orcish problems. We send an orc to deal with orcish problems.
I knew it. Nice.
Yeah, so the queen just like, hmm? The queen's just looking at you like, wait, what are you getting at? Locke
I
is
put my
raising
hands
her
This is a
eyebrow.
very risky play, but we're
I
going
put my
back.
hands
It's a
around and
nice
I say,
play.
Orcs, I say, I know how we feel about orcs, but I have one in my company. An orc that understands the culture of Immorta, that loves the civilization that we have, the culture, the people that we are, does not seek blood, does not seek conflict, chaos within those of his tribes, but he wishes for something more, to lead land, to lead his people. The son of Stuart.
Baron Bell's like, you're expecting me to believe you have the son of Stuart McPherson.
In my
But
company, yes.
He is your retainer.
Yes.
I will need to see this.
I say he's here right now.
Oh god damn it. Hey Finn, I think things are going great in there.
Yeah, it's so good. Hey Angus, how do you feel? Like first time in the palace. How's everything?
Well, I think this is a little more. This is a little fancier than what I'm used to.
But
And
do you
honestly,
like
give me
it?
A nice. Yeah, I like it, but like I said, this is a bit fancy. This is for fancy pants people, not for people like me. Give me a nice warm tavern, a full mug, a full plate, and a beautiful woman any day. Not this curtains nonsense.
Yo, yeah.
Well, we
So
will get
regal
there
in
one
here.
day.
Yeah.
Don't worry. This is business. I'm sure that things are going swimmingly in the meeting right now.
Yeah.
Artos has got them
Yeah.
convinced. We went over it multiple times
Yeah.
how we would tackle. a
Especially
squire.
after the business, we can just go to a tavern, go to a
Yes.
brothel.
The
or
squire
whatever we
walks
want.
up and says, "Excuse me, Mr. McPherson. The queen has requested your presence." Is it- Well, best not be disappointing Her Majesty then, eh?
True. I
I'm
trust
like,
there's
"Can
nothing."
Can I please come?
No.
Can I look at the squire? I'm like, listen, buddy. can
I
please
slapped
come?"
Isaac on the
Well,
thigh
I have
and
a
just like,
question.
stop it, stop it.
Yeah. He looks at you, Isaac, and says, "Well, that depends. Is your name Angus McPherson?"
Sorry, sorry,
Crap.
like pristine guard. My friend here is just under the weather and not thinking clearly. Yeah. Go ahead and handle the business. Yeah.
Suggestion.
I muffled him. I grabbed my hand on his shoulder, muffled him, and dragged him away. I just drag him away.
You know what I will do though? I will inspire McPherson.
Yeah,
And
inspire
if he
him.
needs to do some convincing of his own,
Do it.
then he's got inspiration. There we go. And I'll just get pulled away by Finn.
Come on.
Oh, no, you get pulled away. He's inspired. And McPherson is marched into the chamber room, and the squad says, "Presenting Angus McPherson, Your Grace." And yeah, he's just standing there, just awkwardly, unsure what to say. There's all these
Angus,
barons
you
and the
can
queen
do it.
just
I believe
turn
in
to
you.
look at her, turn to look at him.
I kind of look at Angus and I just say, "Is it really the time to retract your own personality? Just do what you do."
Lord Hywel, you're putting me on the spot here. What is it you want me to do?
Just kneel and greet your grace.
He gives the queen a very stiff and awkward bow. And the queen just says, "This is your champion."
Well, first he didn't come here with an axe and try to kill any of us. I say it's far better than half orc that's across the north.
That is true.
Mm.
Convincing.
Yeah. Jared says, "Yeah, that is right. He's got a point." And I mean, at this point, I'm ready to try anything. My people have suffered far too long at McPherson's hands.
Nah, potential ally. Quick.
Oh, I do like
Artos,
Are
quick.
we going to go on the McPherson side quest
Yeah.
finally? This is happening?
I
This
look,
is happening.
I look towards Angus and I just say, "There's a reason why you're called here, Angus. You want land. And you want..." Oh, go ahead.
He's just
No, he just respond with I.
I'm a McPherson. I'm a McPherson. It is my right to rule.
So you want to replace your... You've told me that you want to replace your father.
I want my father dead. He's an absolute right bastard. A
Nice.
right cock-sucking motherfucker who needs to die and have his head rot in a pike.
I look to the rest of the barons like...
How do they respond to that?
Yeah, I look to the rest of the barons.
They're raising their eyebrows.
Nice.
Yes, this is exactly what I want.
Yep. Actually, you know what? Artos, make an insight check.
Ah, shit. I hope they don't hate this idea, but I just like McPherson. I'm saying I'm
Yeah.
willing to bet on this guy. I'm willing to go all in.
All in. All in, baby.
Insight.
Well,
Insight.
Not terrible.
Not terrible. I need to actually do something here now. I need to make a check.
Come
on. my own.
on,
Oh,
Barons.
somebody's
Wear
hiding
your
their- somebody's gonna be
expression
hiding
on
their
the
real
sleeves. Come on. Just wear it. Just show it.
Okay. Oh wow, that's a pretty low roll. Yeah, most of the barons are actually like, okay, you know what? This guy, he's got the venom, he's got the piss and vinegar. He might be just what we need for this. The one person who dissents for the slightest moment is Locke.
I hate her. Can we assassinate her? I'm so
Well, not yet.
annoyed.
Hey, hold your murder boner.
Rather than like
She's so fucking.
I mean, it's not
annoying.
like she's astonished. It took her a moment. It takes her like less than a second to quickly read the room, but you see that she's initially not astonished, like, or thinking like, oh yeah, maybe this guy could do it. It's more like, this is not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
need.
she
She's probably working with Stewart.
No.
No, I know.
You want to know why I think this is not good for her? Because this makes Hywel look
Yeah,
like a
I know,
really good asset
I know.
right now.
I know. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, right. So
I
Queen
look towards
says-
Angus. Oh, sorry, the queen goes first. Sorry.
yeah, the queen she looks at him and says, "Isaac, No, Isaac, what's your name? What the hell's your name?
Artos.
Artos.
Isaac.
I know, Isaac is that bard, dude. Yeah, Artos. Artos.
Oh, I feel so like fucking stepped on.
He's just a bard.
Artos. She looks at you, Artos, and says, Artos, are you really willing to stake it on this guy? On this one fellow right here?
I stand up, put my shoulder on Angus, and I just say, yes. And I just say, like, wasn't Angus the sole reason why we got the Fox treasury?
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
He's the
Yes.
starting point
I
for all
vaguely
this.
say, he's the one reason. He's the starting reason why I became a baron, Your Grace. He has much more. Well, he's someone not to underestimate, and that I can vouch for.
Nice.
Yeah. Baroness Locke, she looks at him and says, he's a scruffy fellow. You really think they're gonna listen to him? After all, I mean, he spent all his time south. They might look at him and they might think he's weak.
Angus, are you weak?
He says, I can rip a horse's head off with me bare hands if you doubt my strength. But I get what she's saying. I'm nowhere near the savage that the tribes of the north would like me to be.
But
I ask Angus, is there other orcs, half-orcs like you?
Aye, full-blooded orcs too. But I'm afraid they're far fewer than the more savage ones. This will only end bloodily, I can promise you that. The Queen just says, this is the thing about the orcs. We can put off the Fae for the moment, but the orcs have to be handled before winter. If McPherson decides to make his move, the winter may prevent us from assembling an effective response.
True.
And he could be well and truly entrenched by the time we are able to march up north. And that would be a war we would have no real promise of winning.
I whisper to McPherson, I just need to know something.
What do
I
you need
was
to know? What is it?
Do you think you can rally orcs to your name?
I don't know. I honestly do not know.
But they respond to strength.
Aye.
That's all I need to know. And I just say, this is such Artos like energy, I gotta just fucking do this.
Go.
Yeah, go.
Towards the Queen, and I just say, Hywel will march with Angus to the north before winter.
Oh, they're looking like, oh, boy. And the Queen actually just smiles at this and says, you're the best of us, Artos. You're willing to put your money where your mouth is.
But I have to prove my fledgling barony.
Just make sure you don't die along with them. Just make sure you don't die up north. Immorta needs people like you.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yes. Alright. So the Queen says, okay then. She says, as for the rest of you, I will let you decide whether or not you will send your armies north. Baron Withers is going to actually stand up and say, well, Your Grace, if the Baron Hywel and you are willing to send letters to the various lords whose lands I must march through, I am more than willing to open up the catacombs and unleash the dead upon the orcs.
Think about this, Artos. If the dead fights the orcs and they're killed, they're returned to
We
dust.
get more dead bodies.
Yeah, they're returned to
It's a
dust. They're just
win-win.
dead bodies. They're not undead anymore. Think it.
Yeah.
I
Baron,
know. Yeah, I know. It's just like
Yeah.
it's just a religious thing. Like,
I know.
yuck.
Yeah.
Yuki.
yeah. Baron, yeah, Baron Locke just she looks down and she says, "You know what? It's a good idea, actually. I can't send soldiers, but gold I have in plenty. Baron Waller, we can discuss this afterwards, but I'm more than willing to lend some substantial amounts of gold to help you buy time until these coalition armies, we can call them, are able to make their way north."
Land, not finance. Yeah. Terrible
Money.
people.
Yeah, she's willing to lend gold to...
Yeah, I know. Not
Which is still
directly
good,
putting
like,
money. I was like, land.
Well, that's literally
Yeah.
what they do.
That's her motive. I know. Yeah.
And then, Baron Fell says, "Unfortunately, I can neither send gold nor soldiers, but my support is unwavering, and I believe this is the correct choice. I can lean on some smaller lords who have larger armies than mine, and we'll see what they have to say."
Nice.
The Queen says, "Well then, we have a course of action for at least one of these threats." She looks at you, Artos, and says, "You know, who knows? Maybe you were put here to handle this, to help us out. I hope for all of our sakes that you win."
I say that's always been my goal. Ever since I first stepped to the west and returned from it. My duty, my word, my oath has never changed since then, Your Grace.
Mm.
Hasn't changed as a Baron as well. That I
Alright.
wish to prove.
The Queen stands up. She says, "Okay then, make it so." And she walks out of the room. Just you can tell that she's still very tired, but she's actually feeling pretty good. She's actually looks like she's feeling a little hope this time around. So Baron Fell goes out to join her. Yeah, why is Artos so badass? Well,
Yeah, I kinda release kind of like a sigh of relief.
I don't know, like, oh, okay.
yeah.
And then I look towards Angus and I'm like, "You bastard." You really had to fell on my lap.
It's just, well, wouldn't be having it. Would you have it any other way?
Not really, no.
Yeah, and he's actually going to leave. Withers is going to stand up and give you a hearty slap on the back and send you stumbling forward a step or two before leaving.
It's Waller. Yeah, I just wanted to say goodbye to Waller.
Yeah, Waller's going to
He kinda has
actually.
a lot of.
Yeah, he's going to actually shake your hand. He's going to say thank you very much. This
Yeah, I
means a
just
lot to
kinda-
me. You'll always have a friend in me.
Nice.
I'm not going to
That's
forget
good.
this. It's worth
I-
noting that
He will
as you're
remember
shaking
this.
Yeah, as you're shaking his hand and he's thanking you, you notice that Baroness Locke gets up and just leaves without a word.
I look towards Waller and I just say, "I have respect for those that defend the front lines, especially yours. You and your father both."
He says, "Well, don't really have a choice. Those damn pigmen keep coming down, and you gotta fight back."
That is true. Well, we hope that instead of being the border, maybe become the center of weird as it may sound, but orcs and Immorta men alike.
Hopefully, I hope so. I hope so too. And we're gonna cut to Finn and Isaac, who are hanging around waiting. You notice the Queen leaves and the guards join her, along with the Baron Fell. That Baron Withers waddles out and goes off to do his own thing, and then Baroness Locke leaves. So what are you gonna do?
We're gonna wait for Artos. Sorry.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We're gonna wait for Artos. As much as I would love to do some shenanigans right now,
Yeah,
Isaac is like
me
going,
too.
what happened in there?
Yeah. It's like, did you guys kicked Lord Ox, Baroness Locke's ass or something, I would like to hear that.
I guess I just walk over to Artos.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Isaac and Finn, I'd like you to make insight checks.
Oh, inside.
Sure.
Inside. Let me check. Inside. Oh, I have
I'm
terrible
gonna use
insight.
luck.
15.
Something better than 24.
Average.
Before.
Not bad. That's really
Alright.
good. 24 is really good.
Yeah, okay. Well, with yours, you notice that Baroness Locke is, and no longer the smug bitch that she was when she went in. She's now, like, deep in thoughts. Like, she's internally calculating something.
Finn just smiles with a big grin.
Angus is, she's not even giving you the time of day.
No,
She's
I'm not
ignoring you
looking at her.
completely.
I'm just like I'm not like directly facing her. I'm just smiles because the bitch got schooled or whatever. Yeah.
Well, then, Waller's gonna come. Angus is gonna come out and join you. Waller's gonna leave, just follow closely by Artos, and Waller's looking, actually genuinely happy. All right, so Artos, you reunite with your retainers. So what do you do?
So after they got out, Artos has this wicked smile.
Nah, nice. I presume everything's good, my lord.
I sense some pride.
Yeah.
How did you do in there?
Let's just say I rallied Immorta to fight the orcs.
Nice.
Very good.
That is.
So
And we're gonna be
amazing.
installing Angus as probably the king of orcs, or the high chieftain of orcs, if everything works well.
Double nice.
Well, I don't want to be king. Like I said, I just would rather, like, I mean, like the life.
Well, you do say you want to rule. You did say you want to rule, so
Yeah,
you'll be a chieftain.
I do, but like, well, we'll cross this bridge when we come to it.
Yeah.
I kind of offhandedly say, a lot of women like those in high chieftain position are high.
Oh, you
Yeah.
don't say. All right. Aye, well, he makes an irrefutable point there.
That's all it took.
I have this blank look in this face, and he gets a flashback of Maximilian saying, like, use people's interests against them to make them do what you want them to do, and I'm like, how the fuck does that work? And then an example for Angus, just mention a woman, he'll follow you, and I'm just like, will that work? He's like, yes. And now I'm here just like, oh my god, it works.
It works.
Yeah, Isaac is like seeing this expert level like sort
Manipulation.
of, like, manipulation, and he can't help but be like a proud father.
Nice.
And I do mention though, like, to them, it's like, also, it's been the first time, or at least, no, it is the first time.
Yeah.
Remember my time I served at the West.
Yes, it's not gonna be.
Yeah. I just say, I think my opinion and word did not matter much there. But this is probably the first time I truly realized my word has meaning. And now I actually moved Immorta against the orcs and made them listen to my call.
Yes.
It makes me happy, fulfilled, but scares me nonetheless.
By the way, Artos,
Yeah.
give yourself inspiration if you don't already have it.
Yeah, let's go.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice, so-
Super nice.
Says, Angus says, well, it means we're gonna have to be sending an expedition up north.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're
We'll have to send.
Yeah.
We'll have to send word to the south and get your knights and everybody ready to roll, and then he says we're gonna have to find someone who can lead this force, because I don't think the Queen will let you do it, my lord.
That is fair.
We can discuss this when we're somewhere, private, because we're standing in the palace.
I just say, I have a feeling you all want the tavern in the nice drink.
Yeah.
I think we could all use that, because from what I can tell, how you expertly handled that, Artos, this is a night worthy of celebration.
All right, so you go to have a little celebration, and in an epilogue scene, we're gonna cut to the Garden of Betrayal, as Baroness Locke is in the garden, just looking out over the city of Crownhold, when she's joined by the masked woman, and the masked woman says, "So how'd it go?" And Larissa just looks at her and then looks back at the city and says, "They rallied a little faster than we expected.
Knew it. Should have.
I'm not gonna get. But I'm not gonna get. I don't think we're gonna get more than one more loan out of Waller. That's fine though. That's fine. We've got enough. We've got plenty. That once they handle our little threat for us, we will own the North, lock, stock, and barrel.
Holy shit, man!
Yeah.
Waller, no!
Nah, Waller, we just made friends with him.
Yeah, and the masked woman laughs and says, "Yes. They are stepping into the game without knowing the moves that have already been made." She says, and Baroness Locke says, "You're right. Now let's, we're gonna have to make a few more moves, grease a few more wheels. I will see things as much as the gold goes." And as for Artos and his fellows, I don't trust them all that much. I don't think they like me very much. I mean, I could change their minds, of course, but rather not. I'd rather not tip that particular hand. See what you can find out about them. See, while I finance our little northern adventure, see what you can find out about them. What makes them tick? You mentioned that they have someone from Wyvernfall. That's fine. What about the Bard? What about the Orc? Well, the Orc we already know about. What else do they have? What about the Foxhounds? What about this new Moon Guard that they supposedly have? Get me everything you can. And the masked woman she bows to Lady Locke and says, "Don't worry. I will not fail you." And turns around and walks away. And Larissa watches her go and says, "I know you won't fail me. You're my daughter after all." And we'll stop there for the night.
Shit, man! Jeez.
I really want to put a dagger in the back. Yeah.
You don't
Honestly,
have a reason.
Thanks to the insight, though, I think Artos already has a feeling there's something off with Locke, right?
Yeah.
It's more like Locke is viewing you as a bit of a threat. That's really ultimately what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also like, oh shit, this is because you describe it as a look of like, oh shit, this is not good, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
So I think if he interprets that, I think Artos, well, he's not gonna like accuse her of anything, right? But Artos will just be
Careful.
much more like,
Yeah.
It's more
So
like
essentially-
her influence is being threatened by you. She perceives.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but like Artos can take it differently in a way, right? Because like, all he just saw was like, oh no, this is not good. So he doesn't know how to interpret it.
Yeah.
So if anything, I think Artos, if ever this is fine, like I think he would discuss with Isaac and Finn. Just to kinda do
Finn will definitely discuss
counterintelligence,
this part
right?
with Artos.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably gonna be another session because honestly, I'm thinking
That will be
that
next session. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna want to do some some information sleuthing. Like I was half tempted to just turn invisible and go follow them into the betrayal.
That's risky. I don't think that. I think they have something in place for that. I feel.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, but also realistically, I was like, no, Isaac would be more interested on what was going on in there. Than to be
Yeah. And plus none of you really know that Waller is more or less owned by House Locke at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
it
but,
makes
like,
sense,
yeah.
right? It makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it kind of
the-
makes sense because he's been fighting
she-
the orcs for so long. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you can't hold it on yourself. Yeah.
As far as Locke is concerned, she's not committing a single soldier of her own, but gold she has in plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She will commit the gold, and she will use that to completely just like
Yeah,
enslave you with debt you will never get out from
Yeah.
under.
that is true. But I still want to put a dagger in her back. Just saying.
Yes.
She
So
knows
it's
my
not that, but-
secret. No one should know my secret. Except the
That's-
one I trust. Yeah.
Well, I mean, who else? Who else may have known your secret?
No one. Like, this is the part where it just...
Okay,
I'm just so
Mr.
baffled.
Finn?
How?
Mr. Finn,
Yeah.
you want to know what I'm thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, why do I keep forgetting her name? It's your caretaker, the one who trained you.
Mina?
Mina.
No.
Mina, I don't trust Mina at all. I think Mina is selling you out.
No,
and is
but
giving
like,
information
hold
to
on.
the enemy.
If Mina wants to sell me out, I'll be dead. Like, Finn will be dead a long time ago. Like, she just need to not rescue Finn. That's all.
Yeah.
Remember the line that Mina said where it's like, take your time and play the long game? Remember that line she said?
But that doesn't make
multiple
any
sessions
sense.
ago?
For reals is that doesn't make any sense because Finn's the like bastard son, and is like assassinated. So there's like literally no value in rescuing him. If you want to play a long game, the
honestly,
payoff is like not even balanced.
Honestly, you know what? It
Mm-hmm.
could just be that this masked woman is the bard, and
Like
that
she's
the masked
like
woman
you.
is
Well,
like-
we in character we don't know, but she's the daughter of the House Log, so maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I'm taking a look at this. According to this, your family is not necessarily dead, by the looks of things. I'm looking at this. Looking at your
which one?
backstory right now.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Vince.
they're all alive. Like every one of my family members are alive except me. Like one of them sent out assassination squad just to off me, and they did. That's the whole point. They think I'm dead. Like I said, I've been dead for like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Like
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a good.
so that is
fair.
weird.
Alright,
Like no one
There-
should know.
There's one thing I'm worried about, actually, is that I have a feeling Cressey, Lugus, and Locke may be much more intertwined, because I feel like, I don't know, their interests can, I don't know if they necessarily align, right?
I think the
but-
old money more or less have connections, just how
Yeah,
deep
Locke
they
is-
go. Yeah.
Yeah, Locke's thing is probably like not
Yeah.
like their interests are aligned with mine. It's more these small houses are my pawns,
Yeah.
and I will
Yeah.
move them however I want.
Yeah.
One thing that I'm sort of missing out on, or at least, is like, because you said like if I play my cards right, I could get revenge against Lugus, but I didn't do that in this meeting. Because I
That's
didn't see
fine.
like
Play the
how
long
that
game.
connect. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
do it at some point.
Maybe we
So-
can just, where's House Lucas, by the way, on the map?
That's actually a good question.
If we march over their land and like, oh, sorry, the orcs invaded your land and we need to help you,
No,
and
I'm
just
not sorry. I have honor. I'm not doing that.
yeah. No, that's just me talking, not Finn talking.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Also,
know.
I will actually, if you could do me a favor, Falcons, before I go, can
Yeah.
you just give me
Yeah.
like an empty character sheet so that I
Yeah.
can make this more
Yeah.
fighter
Yeah.
One
character?
second.
Oh, by the way, Falcon, the other thing, like,
Yo.
I just realized the castle Wyvernfall is probably not, shouldn't be in the spot right now because they've been fighting dragons in the front line, so they should be on the dragons that way. You know, the
Actually,
7th
you know
area?
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have an idea then
Yeah.
for you. Do you want them to be like a lord or something?
They are lords, just don't know how high levels of them. Definitely
tell you
less
what,
than barons,
would
would
you-
you say? Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'll that would have been my suggestion.
Oh,
Was,
you know what? I would love for your suggestions because I was originally presumed they are high, in the level, but
Yeah, well, my suggestion was simply they are barons, and
Mhm.
one of the forts is called Fort Wyvernfall,
yeah,
and it's supposedly built on the bones of a dead dragon.
nice. Yeah, that would be amazing. Just use that.
Got it. I will.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me get some tests here.
And
Dude,
then I.
Yours actually the northernmost fort.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yes.
So
The story intertwined.
beware. Yeah,
By
be
force.
wary. Yeah, be wary if you want to move. If Finn decides to go north.
Quick question. Are we gonna be able to call the lizard folk and the ogres to this like campaign or no? Because it's not their
Ogres-
personal thing.
Yeah, ogres. Maybe. After all, Kaza owes you a huge debt for
Mhm.
because his position in the world has been vastly improved because of you guys. So he owes you a colossal debt. The lizard folk probably not because they got what they needed
Yeah.
and they don't do well in the cold.
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah,
no, that's
I
guess that's
because we
true,
are
yeah.
marginal.
Lizards. Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Mhm.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen,
And-
Kaz is pretty dope. If we could just get him to come along,
Yeah.
I think that'd be fine.
Well,
And then the Thry
yeah, he will
wouldn't wanna
definitely-
deal with anything.
Dry crane don't do too well
yeah,
in the
they
cold
don't
either.
do too
Yeah.
well. I think the
We have
the
Mr.
ogres.
Ice Chieftain in our side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
There we
ogres will at least have us like an army, small one, with us because.
Well, we have some ogre.
Yeah,
forces. We
because
already have,
Kaza
like,
needs
notes.
his squadron or whatever.
He's not gonna
yeah.
have it. He's not gonna.
He's not
send
gonna
us an
come
army,
along
But
by
essentially,
himself.
what I'm thinking is
Yeah.
that we'll probably be able to bring our like veteran ogres.
Yeah.
Like, our 2 veteran ogres.
Yeah,
Which
like
is
a troop.
fine. That's good.
that's what we need.
And to be fair though, I feel like they can also get riches from this if like they get a cut, I
Yeah.
assume as well.
Yep.
They are a part of our army.
Yeah.
So.
That is good. Oh, by the way, I was
Uh,
just looking at the armies we can purchase. I saw giants. Are they really giants?
Yes.
Do we need giants?
Do we need giants? He asks, in a curious tone.
Yeah, I think we
I mean,
need giants.
You know what we should do? We should probably just kind of like, because we're probably going to be doing some sleuthing next
Yeah.
session, and probably maybe we could start thinking about who we want to bring,
Yeah.
and if that's a worthy investment.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think as well. I think because we got new land now, right? So
Yeah.
we kind of have to establish like different things, right? Like as
Yeah.
well within our
Mhm.
charter or whatever the because we have now 30 land, right? That's
Yeah.
crazy. So we can add more features to it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Quick question.
Yes.
So our next sessions would be October 2nd.
Let's
and
see.
9th.
9th.
Yeah. Yep.
And
Okay.
is that a problem?
Okay, no. Okay, so, okay. The 9th... Well, wait, let me hold on. Oh, okay. The 9th is not going to be a problem. I'll be able to show up for the
Mhm.
9th. Easy peasy.
Got it.
The 2nd might be tricky because I'm actually moving into my apartment that
okay.
weekend. So
Mhm. Ooh.
depending on where my internet is gonna
Mhm.
be is either gonna be at my current apartment or it's gonna be at the new one.
Yeah.
And I might be doing too much setup to really be able to join
Mhm.
that weekend.
You can set your
so-
computer up on the floor temporarily.
Use
Listen,
your
I'm gonna
phone.
set my
Use your
listen.
phone.
Listen, because the only reason I'm saying that is mostly just because like there's gonna be so much stuff. I'm gonna do on
Yeah,
the
we know.
weekend.
Yeah,
So
yeah, no,
it might, and like as much as I would love to just be like, "Hey guys, I'm on the floor right now. There's boxes everywhere,
Yeah.
but I somehow got my shitty mic working." But I'm definitely good for the 9th.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I hear you.
Just
man.
let us know. It's fine.
yeah. Anyway, just before I go, is it
Yeah.
okay if you just give me a character sheet?
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Just because that way,
Mhm.
I can work. I'll pitch you a couple ideas, and we'll see which one you think is the most interesting.
Yeah.
Got it. And don't forget to pitch it to your fellow players. After all, they're the ones who are gonna have to.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. I'll just post it in the Discord
Yeah.
group. And,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
they're
that's
the ones
cool.
who are gonna have to play with it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
By the way, just
Because,
everyone. So should we like level up our garrison as scouts because they're still trained level?
Yeah, I kind of want to
Yeah.
have a sizable force left in Hywel.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't want
Because, like,
anyone to invade our home when we're out and.
Yeah, just when we kind of visit,
The
right?
crusade.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, maybe we can ask a favor from the lizard folk this time that they,
They keep.
sorry, the lizard folk,
Yeah.
they keep keep us straight.
Yeah.
You know.
True. But I
But I
still
feel like-
kind of
Listen,
want
listen,
to level up
listen,
the
you can just say,
garrison.
hey, listen, just go stand near our fort, and hey, if people show up,
So then Black Razor,
Yeah.
Black Razor's got a full course meal ready to go.
yeah, ready to go. It's like holy shit. Just make sure you don't kill my peasants, okay?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Just hard cuts to just a pile of dead peasants.
Sorry,
No,
what did
just
you mean?
don't kill our peasants. That's all.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Anyway, I gotta go.
All right,
I'm gonna
but,
go
that,
as well.
but that was an amazing session.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed. I'm also going to be looking into implementing skill challenges from 4th edition into this,
Okay.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
if
That
you know how those work.
That would be nice.
I think I do. I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll talk to you guys
Yeah,
later.
later.
All right, later.
Bye.
Bye.
Good game. Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.